That's $10,000, Connor. Ha ha! Yeah! 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 This show is not for sharpshooters. This show is a fucking machine gun. There's no chewy center to this show. It's all hard candy. This show is not a sniper on a fucking roof. This show is a drone taking out a village. Do not invite me into your house because I will come in and I will wreak fucking havoc. Hey, what's happening? I didn't like that. I didn't like that open. Let's do it again. Let's do that again. No, we're good. Hey, hey, what's happening? Mike Schmidt, 40-Year-Old Boy Podcast. That's not bad, right? Was that okay? Are we taping this? We're going to tape the next one, right? All right, let's do the next one for posterity. We'll make sure that this one's good. I got to make sure. I'm sorry?
We're taping.
I don't understand.
We're still taping.
Hold on a second.
We're rolling. We're rolling.
All right, we're rolling now?
Do you want me to cut and start?
Rolling now.
Go.
All right. Hey, what's happening? I didn't like that one either. I did not care for that take. I probably should. Well, I'm glad we do these right out of the box. We launch a few. I mean, this happens pretty much every week. You're not saving those, are you? All of those false opens?
Well, I kind of do sometimes. Find the one that works.
We'll use them eventually. We could actually probably put up an entire episode of me just saying that and then starting over.
Well, we're close to that now.
Well, we're getting there. Well, hold on. So we're going to start. We got to start here because people have been wondering where I've been because we were off last week. Hold on. Oh, do you hear that catch in my throat? I didn't like that catch. All right. All right. Let's try this. Hey, what's happening? Mike Schmidt, 40-Year-Old Boy. That wasn't bad. That felt good. That was. But why am I saying this now? It's silly. I should just do it. I should just flow through. But I don't feel right. I don't feel like this is a good start. There's a lot of false starts, and I don't want to give a false start to people. We've been going for a couple of weeks, so I want to make sure that people know exactly what we're bringing to the table. We have been. We did an episode 2 weeks ago. So last week there was no episode, and then this week. So
It really was.
calendar time, it was 2 weeks. Listen, I know what's in the head of the listener. All right, I know you don't. You've divorced yourself in the process, but I am well in touch with everybody on the street. I'm our eyes and ears on the street, Lily. I don't know if you're aware of that. All right, are you ready for this? We're going to do this. We have to do this. We have to. We got a show to do.
3, 2.
Hey, what's happening? Mike Schmidt, 40-Year-Old Boy Podcast. How are you guys doing? I'm good. It's been a while. I haven't been here in a while. 2 weeks. It's got to be 2 weeks, I think, right, Lily? It's been 2 calendar weeks since I've been here.
Seems like 2, yeah.
All right. I actually, I won't lie to you guys. I actually sat down. I wasn't sure how to do this again. Like I sat down to do takes. And Lily, thank God, she's patient with me, and she's like, "Well, just get it out of your system." So I'm like, all right. So I've been sitting here like firing away into the microphone for like an hour, it seems like, but just like false starting and whatever the fuck, who cares? But you guys don't care about that, and luckily it won't see the light of day, and we're all happy. Hi, how are you? I'm good. It's been a couple of weeks since I saw you guys. That's our friend Lily laughing in the background again. Thankfully, she's back. It's been weird. It's been a weird time. You and I have been away from one another. It's the holidays. I don't like being separate and away from you guys on the holidays, although these were grim holidays for me. I will not lie to you. These were my first holidays alone in 20 years, as you know. So I kind of crawled into a little holiday hole. I made my own holiday hole, and I crawled into it like a spider hole. I had like it was a Hussein holiday hole. And you know what I would do? You know what I would do in my Hussein holiday hole? I would do the hippo hurricane holler. That's what Peter Potamus does. And he has a monkey friend named So-So, which seems like a weird name for a monkey. I tell you what, if you're in that cartoon pitch meeting, how do you pitch that monkey's name as So-So and somebody says yes? Because you had to do it as a goof, right? They're like, well, his name's Peter Potamus. Well, the monkey has to have an alliterative name as well. How about Mickey Monkey? Nah, I don't think that works. Isn't there a song called Everybody Mickey and His Monkey? Isn't that a Beatles song? I'm not sure. But really, could we do badly by associating the Beatles with this cartoon? Yes, but we'd get sued. You know John Lennon, he's a prick. All right, we need something else. Arthur Ape? Well, he's not an ape. He's tiny. We can't have an ape running around with a hippopotamus in a balloon. That'll frighten the fuck out of people. Honestly, it's bad enough that there's a fucking hippopotamus who's piloting a balloon all over the countryside. He has to have a non-threatening monkey partner. Well, I get that, but you don't like Arthur Ape. No, again, if you pair up a hippopotamus with an ape, people think that's a balloon of death coming to wreak havoc on the city. We can't have that. It's bad enough we've got a hippopotamus wearing a pith helmet and a jacket. Well, yes, but we have to put those on him because otherwise people just think it's a rogue hippopotamus who stole a balloon and is ready to kill everyone. This civilizes him. It makes him almost human. Yes, I understand that. But we need to soften him even more with a monkey partner. Not an ape. We need a monkey. Mark Monkey? Syllables. Michael Monkey. I'm not averse to Michael Monkey. Well, I like Michael Monkey. It was my suggestion. Yes, I understand it's your suggestion. However, I have to be on board with your suggestion. I'm just so on Michael Monkey. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the phone, Chuck. Let's feed mayonnaise to tuna fish and go with So-So as the monkey's name. You got it. Now let's get this to Korea so they draw 400 of the same background. And there you have the birth of the Peter Potamus cartoon with So-So the monkey. That I don't remember. I don't know. Was it The Adventures of Peter Potamus and So-So? Was that the name of it? Adventure is a strong word. They're flying around in a balloon and talking to people. That doesn't seem like much of an adventure. Now, if my original idea of having Peter Potamus with no jacket and no hat hanging out with an ape and descending upon cities and wreaking havoc, now that's an adventure, for fuck's sake. That's something I tune in to watch every single week. Although, who am I kidding? I watched The Adventures of Peter Potamus and So-So religiously every week. Absolutely religiously. I ate communion wafers out of a bag while I watched it. It was so religious. I would actually drive nails into my action figures' hands while I was watching it. That's how religious it was.
Too soon.
Ah, you think? Too soon to make fun of Peter Potamus or too soon to make fun of the other thing?
Peter Potamus.
All right, good for you.
Not Jesus.
Now, you throw Jesus in a fucking khaki jacket and a pith helmet, now you got a show. You have Jesus floating around in a balloon with a monkey. Oh my God, I am completely on board with that.
You'll never get the Jesus and the monkey to work together. That whole creationism versus evolution. Never gonna happen.
But that's the point of it. They're in the balloon and they got the Darwin sticker there on the fucking side. They got like the Darwin fish, the creationalist fish with the Darwin inside.
Oh my God.
That would confuse the fuck out of everybody when they showed up. That's the adventure. The two of them show up and they're like, wait a minute, monkeys and evolution and Jesus and then the Darwin fish on the side? Dude, you got an episode that's built in. That show, I pitched it, take it. Somebody run with it and then just give me a created by credit and then some money. That'd be great if I got some money. I would love it. And actually, Lily's on board for some of that money as well. I just found out Lily's going rate. So I tell you what, you got to get a lot of money to Lily. We were just having a long discussion earlier about cash and things like that. And I just found out this entire town fears Lily. All right, so.
I just found that out.
Well, the best thing about that is like when you tell me that the look in your eyes is you're so happy. You're just like so ecstatic. Just.
I'm not happy. I'm laughing at that. I think it is fucking ridiculous.
She has intimidated this entire town out of their burlesque bloomers. She has them all just so scared and shaking in their petticoats. I don't know what town we're in, quite frankly. Bloomers and petticoats. Apparently, Lily has got the entire town of Deadwood under her thumb. So, as we walk in through swinging saloon doors, and she's there like Kitty running the fucking saloon and Gunsmoke.
It's just weird that anyone would be intimidated by me.
See, you say that to a person who's intimidated by you. That's the weirdest thing. Like, you're telling me that. Are you kidding? After last week, you wanted to fucking murder me. Oh, dudes, we'll get to that. Dude, it is just, yeah, I fucked up last week. I fucked up. You wanted to murder me. But here's the thing. I've learned, though, about you. Because I used to think, all right, I didn't used to think. I think in the moment of things, but then when I have a second to take a break, I can get past it. But I'm fucking weird. I'm crazy, folks. You know that. I'm fucking bananas. I'm the talent. The talent doesn't have to be stable. All right, and the talent can go ahead and just sever ties. The talent can go ahead and make any decision that he wants, and you need to just go, fuck, he's mercurial. Because I'm mercurial, folks. I'm the goddamn talent. I'm the guy who brings talent to the table. So in my opinion, I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just act like a fucking tool bag, and everybody's got to deal with it because guess what? I'm the talent. Now, unfortunately, I live and work in a town where everyone thinks they're the talent, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that sort of information when I truly am the talent. Also, I'm in social media where everyone in the world seems to think that they also are the talent. It used to be something to be the talent. Now everybody thinks that they're the fucking talent. Everybody takes a fucking swing at the piñata. And I got to be honest with you, it's no fun being the piñata. The piñata used to be the star of the party until he got beaten to death with sticks. Actually, that's a metaphor for show business. That's what it is. The fucking piñatas are all celebrities. All celebrities are like piñatas, and they run the party. Everybody's looking forward to that. The appearance of him, it's going to be fucking fantastic. And then they all turn on him and beat him to death with sticks. That's... The piñata is a perfect metaphor for show business, folks. The piñata is any celebrity you can imagine. It's shiny, it's golden, it's bright, it's hanging in a tree. I don't know about that last one. But it's there, and it's the thing that signifies that the party has come to its apex. The arrival of that celebrity, that piñata, has gone ahead and changed everything. And then what happens? The masses beat that piñata to death with sticks. And they eat its insides on the lawn. Ugh, gross. Why are you people talking about celebrities and eating their innards? I don't get it. That's right, you people. I cast aspersions on all of you, even though you all think you're the talent. But I truly am the talent. And if the talent calls you and wants something, you do it. So we're back after 2 weeks off. But I should tell you this. All right, I was not really off last week. Our friend Lily was. Lily was just basking in the glow of her time off, and
My offness.
she loved it. She was just being inactive and going, "Oh God, I'm finally a week without that jackass." That's what she said.
I watched all the videos. Were you kidding?
I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I know you watched some of them, but we'll get to that.
I now know what you're
We'll get to
talking about.
that.
Give me a minute.
We'll get to that. So I'm back. Now I'm exclusively in your ears again, folks, because normally the 40-Year-Old Boy podcast comes to you and it is exclusively for your ears. You find me in iTunes and you jam your fucking metal cock into your iPod vagina, and boom, there's my voice right in your head, right in your ears, as you jam your earbuds deep into your brain to try to make sure that I go right into your cerebral cortex for that fucking shot of mic that you need every goddamn week. And I know a lot of you right now are home shaking. You're scratching your arms because you didn't get a shot last week. You didn't get your fix. And all of you turned to Al Jorgensen in your desperation and just played Just One Fix over and over as you had your ministry albums cranked up. And you were waiting, hoping that eventually I would show up and give you your fix of Mike Schmidt, 40-Year-Old Boy. However, a lot of you didn't find it because you don't pay attention to the email blast. A lot of you didn't find it because you're not on America's Yearbook. You're not on Facebook. Here's what happened last week, folks. Let's talk about last week a little bit. Well, let's talk about this week first. Let's talk about last week. And then we'll get to this week. And then we have to talk about 2 weeks ago. I've been gone for 2 weeks, folks. I quote the great Alice Cooper, "School's out forever." It was funny when Mex and I were pitching for the interlude last year. We were talking about songs to do and we were trying to figure out ideas. And I wanted him, I said, "Dude, you got to do No More Mr. Nice Guy by Alice Cooper. Like, we have to do that." I said, dude, I want to do it. I totally want to do it. And he's like, "No." Dude, nobody fucking listens to me. I'm the talent. I tell Lily I want to do something. She's like, "No." I tell Max, "No." It's a three-way dance here, man. We're all favored nations, and I should have a voice, right? Wrong. Lily handles all the back, like all the tech stuff and all that cool stuff, and then Dave handles all the artwork and all the music, and I fucking come out here like a dumbass and I talk. That's all I do. I'm just a hamster in the wheel. Lily's fucking awesome. She's like the aquarium, and Mex is the shrub inside the aquarium, and they just get to do their thing and hang out. I don't know what he is. Do I even have a shrub in my aquarium? We're totally inside you. People can look inside you and see us. It's awesome.
I don't like that.
You're like the wall. In Pink Floyd, The Wall, you're the wall. You're around us, and me and David are at the bottom of it just staring, trying to get out, because when you fucking loom over us with your meanness, you're so mean last week. All right, I'll get to that.
So mean.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Well, you're mean a lot, but I mean last week was specifically very mean. Very, very mean.
You are such a child.
I don't know if that's true. But when treated like one, perhaps I will react in kind. I'm an adult, folks. I'm a grown man. I comport myself just like a grown man would. But sometimes when people ratchet up the pressure and decide to treat me as if I were less than, as if I were a backwards alligator mouth with no teeth drawn inside of it just yet, then maybe I have to act like a little bit of a fifth grader. Maybe. Yeah, it's like backwards. See, yeah, that's the less than greater than.
Really?
Yeah. And you never drew alligator mouths in there? Dude, I totally did it.
Yeah, 40 years ago I did that.
Well, listen, I'm not exactly taking tests now. Although I guarantee you, if I took a test right now with greater than and less than, fucking alligator teeth all over that goddamn test. Hey, Mex thinks he can draw on paint. Fuck that. I drew alligator teeth in every greater than and less than sign for 15 fucking years. And I know you're thinking, dude, there's only 12 years in high school. Well, I went the extra year, and then 2 years after that, I did it myself. I would sneak in and just fucking go ahead and take the tests. Because I like drawing alligator teeth. That's who I am as a guy. You want to know that about me? I like Jesus in a jacket and drawing alligator teeth in the greater than and less than sign. That's me as a person. It's important that you know who you're tuning into every week, other than last week, but every other week. I like alligators and Jesus. And monkeys named So-So.
Like that?
Yeah, there you go. She drew one. She just drew. Now hold it up. Let me see, because that's a greater than sign. Less than is the other way. Yeah, but that's a greater than sign. He's got a little mouth on there, and you just draw teeth in there. Because that's how I learned it when I was like little. Because I went, as we all know, I skipped 2 grades, right? I went from kindergarten to 3rd grade. I skipped 1st and 2nd grade. I actually went to 1st grade for like a week, and then they were like, nope. And then all of a sudden I was in Mrs. Sealap's class in 3rd grade. And then Johnny Grant was mean to me. All right. Johnny Grant? I think it was Johnny Grant. I don't know. I went up in his house once when I cut my fucking leg. Did I ever tell that story in here? When I was at the train tracks and I fell? No, we shouldn't have gone at the train tracks. We shouldn't have gone to the train tracks, folks. We were told not to. We were expressly told not to because they said, hey, there's a guy on every train with a zip gun. And they said they would shoot you if you were by the train tracks. And I don't know if that was a legend or if it was true. I don't even know what the fuck a zip gun is. But apparently you would get blasted. So then we were up by the train tracks once. I swear to God I told this story.
I don't think so.
We were totally small. I mean, I lived in Chicago, so this was I 7, maybe? 74? Yeah, because we moved to Chicago. We moved to Bolingbrook, or no, I'm sorry, to Romeoville in 77. So I was either 8 or 9. So it was 75 maybe. You know, it might have been 75 because that was when we saw... Because, you know what, this is so funny? I mark years by Super Bowls. Like in 75, the Cowboys played the Steelers, and I know for sure I was in Chicago for that. And in 76... 74 was the Steelers Vikings, and I definitely was in Chicago for that because we went and watched it at a bowling alley with Al Bruder. For some reason, Al Bruder was bowling, and my mom wound up going to Karen and Al Bruder's bowling thing, and we had to watch. I remember I had to see the Super Bowl, and I was watching it at a fucking concession stand in a bowling alley in fucking Chicago when I was fucking 7.
Your life sucked.
Well, certainly that day it did. How can I analyze the steel curtain and the purple people eaters sitting there smelling onion rings that no one will buy for me? I'm a child. Feed me. And also, I'm by myself. This is not even a joke. I'm at a concession stand by myself at a bowling alley. How am I not snatched up and sold into slavery at that point? I'm a good-looking, chubby white kid. Fucking scoop me up. I got a dimple. Why not? I would have totally made so much sex money for you, but no, you let me lie there and fucking watch the goddamn thing on the TV. I was 7 and I was hot. I was a hot 7-year-old. I was good looking. I had a dimple. I was kind of a chubby cheeks. I had good looking eyes. My eyes now are good looking, but back then, oh my Christ. I was untainted by life. I had milky white cheeks, chubby to pinch. I had fucking eyes that some old perv could gaze into for hours at a time while I was tied to a chair with something stuffed in my mouth.
Oh my God, stop!
What? Hey, it's not my fault they left me at the fucking snack bar. You got to think of something when you're there at halftime. I don't want to watch them analyzing what happened. And that was a boring Super Bowl. The final score of that Super Bowl was 16-6. There was like a safety. It was played in shitty weather in Tulane at like Rice Stadium. It was awful. So of course my thoughts are going to turn to being abducted and thrown into the sex trade. Why wouldn't they be? I'm 7. Peter Potamus had not premiered yet. I couldn't ponder the monkey versus Jesus in a plane fucking thing. Plane or balloon, whatever the fuck they did. I don't remember. Yeah, you know what? If you get a monkey and Jesus in a plane, it doesn't have the same effect. If you're in a town and you see a plane, you're just like, well, look, there's a plane. I wonder if there's a monkey and Jesus on it. If you see a balloon and there's monkey and Jesus on it, there's no question monkey and Jesus are on it. That's the first thing you think. Holy shit, there's a balloon with a monkey and Jesus on it. And Jesus has a pith helmet on. Is he going hunting? If Jesus is going hunting, shoot the fucking monkey. He's right there. The fuck is Jesus hunting for, if not monkey? I put it to you, folks. If Jesus is hunting, what is he hunting for if not monkey?
Oh my God.
There's a monkey on his immediate right. And you're telling me Jesus can't drive the balloon? Give me a fucking break. He's Jesus. He just takes one hand and puts it on one spoke of the wheel, one hand and puts it over the other spoke of the wheel and drives. Boom. Holes in hands, spokes right through, pilots that balloon to safety. Or non-safety. What the fuck does he care? He's Jesus. He crashes that balloon into a city, it blows up, everybody dies. 3 days later, he gets up, dusts himself off, but gets another balloon and goes to another city. That's what he does, goddammit.
Oh my Christ.
So,
Tell me about your leg.
my leg. So this is when we were living in, I was living in Chicago. I'm trying to remember the year though. Our address was 3359 South Bell. That's where I grew up. We lived next door to Mrs. Beatty. Ooh, I hated Mrs. Beatty. Because she would take our balls when they landed in her yard, our baseballs or whatever the fuck. All right, whatever. But whenever a baseball or a tennis ball or a beach ball would go into the yard, apparently my family and I had a lot of balls. Oh my God, we had so much fun throwing balls over into Mrs. Beatty's yard. We had no other toys to play with. We would fashion old socks into a crude tape ball and we'd throw that around. But she had dogs, and they were like little wiener dogs, but they were mean. Like, yeah, dude, I don't have a dog, all right? But if I did, I'd like to think he'd be a jovial dog. He'd certainly be passive aggressive. But I mean, because you take on the characteristics of your owner, right? That's what happens with dogs and cats.
Dog be passive aggressive.
He'd figure something out. Like, you'd give him a bone, and he'd be like, "Arr," and then you'd take the bone away, and he'd be like, "Fuck you, I didn't want that bone anyway," and he'd walk away. And then you try to give him the bone back. He says, "No, I'm good. I don't need the bone. I'm good. Keep that bone. I'll find my own bone." No, I was just playing, dude. I was just kidding around. Fuck you, rough. Because my dog would say rough.
Of course it would.
Yes, he would. He doesn't say bow wow or any of that bullshit. My dog goes rough or woof. Woof, woof. That's what dogs say. That's what I say too, though, and I'm like woof. And now the show is like a speaking spell or a see and say or whatever the fuck we. The dog says woof, woof. Mike says woof. Dude, we need someone to invent that. One of you toy guys out there invent that. You know, one of you toy guys that are out there. Good Christ. There's no toy guys out there listening to me. Fucking Geppetto. All right. Is there a Geppetto? Is there a Geppetto among you? I put it to you, audience. Is there a Geppetto among you who will create a Mike Schmidt speak and spell and say and thing? The mic says, woof. I want that to be my ringtone. The mic says, woof. Woof. All right. I already have a stupid ringtone on my phone. Yeah, you got to remind me about that. I got to tell a story about that. Where were we?
You were living next to Mrs. Beatty.
Oh.
Train track.
That was when fucking Billy Clark. Oh, you know what's funny? People across the street from us when I lived there had a monkey. They totally had a monkey, like a spider monkey, like a capuchin spider monkey, because he would hop around in the window. And it drove us crazy as kids because all we wanted to do was break into their house and play with the monkey. We're like, oh my God. But, you know, well, no, because my mom, she was busy getting her arm broken by my dad, so she didn't go over to make friends with, like, the people across the street. We were always constantly in fear of my dad coming in and murdering us all, so it was like we didn't exactly get to make friends with the neighborhood. My only contact with the neighbor was when I ran down the street looking for help, as I think I've told that story on here. As my dad was pummeling my mom into submission, and I had to run down the street and knock on people's doors going, help me, my mom, my dad, slam. Yeah. I just brought this down. We should have, right? We knocked on the door. Nobody ever there. You know, what if the monkey owned the house? Now that I think about it, holy God, I don't think I ever saw a person go in or come out of that building. I think the monkey owned the place. That monkey, dude, a fucking independently wealthy monkey. He's like Scrooge McMonkey. He's just kind of like, just his entire house is just banana peels. Oh my God. Because he didn't go out shopping for himself. He'd have to put on like a man suit. Because you can't just have a monkey go out shopping. They tried it in Toronto. They fucking pinched him.
That's right.
They had that monkey, Joe. He showed up in a blazer or whatever the fuck. He had a parka on. Monkey in a parka in a parking lot, and they fucking scooped him up and threw him in jail. Fuck that. Monkey's just out for a walk. And my favorite is like they caught him at IKEA, right? He was IKEA monkey. That's what they called him. And our friend Katherine Johnson in Toronto, she kept sending me updates. And I just kept going, monkey, no! Like I was so sad as the story, they took the monkey away from the person and then they put him in monkey jail. And I'm like, God, fuck that, dude. This monkey doesn't know any better. He just showed up at IKEA for a floggenboof. All right, I got to come clean. I actually went into the monkey's house in Chicago filled with floggenbooms. That's how I know that monkey loved IKEA. Monkeys love Swedish furniture and lingonberries.
That's one of my favorite texts from you because I thought it was real.
Which one?
When I'm going to Costco. Do you need anything?
Oh yeah.
Lingonberries.
Yeah.
Like,
She said you were going to IKEA.
and I'm like, well, do I have to refrigerate them? I don't.
I'm like, I'm kidding, having fun. She's like, I'm going to IKEA. You need anything? And I'm just like, yeah, I need a pound of meatballs and some of that lingonberry jam. And she's like, okay, do I have to put it in my fridge or are you going to come get it? I'm like, I'm kidding.
It was fucking funny.
I'm kidding. Sort of. Because I'll be honest, if you didn't text me back, if you just texted me afterwards and you were like, all right, I grabbed the meatballs and lingonberry jam, I would have met you wherever you wanted me to meet you. I would have run outside and Jesus and I would have hopped in my balloon and I would have sailed to wherever the fuck you were. God damn it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Jesus and me in a balloon, that's not a show. That's terrible. Jesus jumps out of that balloon in an hour, right? Doesn't he? After he's hanging out with me?
I don't know.
I keep asking him 1,000 questions of what part of him I'm supposed to eat. Dude, it's Christ of your body, or body of your Christ, or whatever the fuck, right? And then blood of your blood. I cut open an arm. I'm thirsty. Do I juice you? Is that what I do? Do I just squeeze you and juice you? I just need a mason jar of you right now. I'm parched up here. We're at high altitude, Jesus. Jesus Christ. That's you. All right. So I'm in Chicago. And that's where we got arrested for, we got pinched for shoplifting. Lenny got pinched for shoplifting in Chicago. I got pinched in Romeoville. You'd think I would have known better after seeing Lenny get pinched. Because Billy Clark, Billy Clark might have been like a grown-up Tiny Tim because he was on crutches every time I fucking saw him. And I mean, granted, I only lived in Chicago for a year, so he might have just had some debilitating injury, or it might have been a sympathy ploy. I don't know, because you know what? He tricked my brother into shoplifting for him, and then Lenny got caught, and Billy Clark hobbled away into the darkness with his crutches. Lenny's like, I had an accomplice. It's that cripple that was out here. No, I don't think so, son. They dragged him back in. Yeah, but Lenny got tricked into it. And then because I remember the speech my mom gave Lenny about would you do, the whole, don't do what people tell you. Would you jump off a fucking roof if Billy Clark told you to jump off a roof? And I'll tell you what, if anybody in the neighborhood would tell you to jump off a roof, I got to think it'd be Billy Clark. Guy's tired of hobbling around on crutches by himself. He needs a cripple friend, for fuck's sake. Billy Clark needs somebody else to get in like a fucking Jazzy or a wheelchair or something. He's putting together a cripple gang. It'd be like Ocean's a half. A bunch of cripples that get together and scheme in and break in and steal that monkey. The golden capuchin monkey of fucking Bridgeport. All right. Was it Bridgeport? Where did I live? I don't know if that was the neighborhood really. It was 3359 South Bell. Someone in Chicago, look it up. We were right across the street from Edward Everett Middle School or elementary school. And you could see Tallman Tower.
What?
Everett. There's no way it has the same name. Edward Everett School. Wait a minute. Isn't that the dude who writes like Fractured Fairy Tales? Remember those with Mr. Peabody and Sherman?
Yes.
I think Edward Everett Horton, right? But I think it was Edward Everett Middle School or whatever. All I know is when I was a kid, I told this story. God damn it. Why am I talking about these stories? I know I've told these. That's when the guys tried to get me to eat shit. Did I ever tell that story on here? Yeah, I did. Whatever the fuck. All right, who cares? But even I was smart enough to get out of that. I didn't need $5 that badly, folks. Now, of course, I might have to think about it.
Edward Everett Elementary School is in Chicago.
Yeah.
Bell Avenue, Chicago, Illinois.
That's me. That's where I grew up.
608.
60608, folks. That's where I lived. Is it in a neighborhood? Is it a neighborhood or no? Still has the same name? Boy, that fucking school was run down and dilapidated when I was there. And this is 40 years ago. And it still exists? Good Christ. I was like hit in the head with a rock. All these fucking stories. I know I've told you all these goddamn stories.
I just want to hear about the legs. I don't know.
Does it say anything about Principal Billy Clark? He lived right by there.
Miss Maselli is the main office principal.
Let's call her. Hey, Miss Maselli. Look across the street. Is Mrs. Beatty still there stealing everybody's balls? What if Mrs. Beatty still lived? What if that monkey still lived across the street? But he had to grow up now. That's got to be a big-ass monkey now. Spider monkeys, do they get any bigger when they get older? Or do they say spider monkey size?
Well, no, that's the wrong school. Never mind. I went to a different school by accident. Never mind. This is what I want. Wow, they're on Facebook.
Edward Everett? Dude, do they have famous alums? Let's add me.
I'm going to join their page right now. Okay, let's get back to the show. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. It's very important that people know where I used to go to school, and that it's still. I can't believe it still fucking exists. I am shocked. Like now, part of me wants to drive down there when I go home to see what it looks like. But again, I'm sure Billy Clark will be hopping around in his fucking crutches. Ugh, hated him. All right.
The last time they posted was May 28th for their science fair night. I guess it didn't go very well.
Some kid built a homemade bomb. Science fair, some guy dissected a monkey. Or actually, some guy entered the oldest monkey in the existence. He lives across the street. So, I've been off for 2 weeks, folks.
Tell me about the leg.
What leg?
The train track and the blood, and you went to his house.
Oh, I cut my ankle. I told that. I swear to God, I've told that on here. We went to a train track. Johnny Grant's. I've told this story. Let me apologize right now for anybody who knows this story. If you don't know this story, however, and I'm sure there's some of you out there who might not have remembered this tiny anecdote from my childhood, I will go ahead and tell you. In this neighborhood, it's funny. There was a candy store too. I told that story where the guy had the fucking throat thing. He talked through throat thing, and it was like the weirdest. As a kid, you wanted candy, but you also didn't want to confront that fucking gray-haired robot because you had to fucking buy Bub's Daddy gum. It was fucking terrible. Or penny candy or bottle caps. Ooh, I like bottle caps. Loved them. I loved a soda that tastes like Coke. You don't have bottle caps. Don't even say that. No way. Really? They still have... I didn't know they still made bottle caps. Root beer, cherry, grape, cola, and orange? Dude.
I only eat the root beer, and Eddie eats all the rest.
Yeah, not now. Now I mean, these aren't even open. I'm eating all of these. I should eat them all in the air. All right, let's have a contest. I'm going to close my eyes and pull one out and put it in my mouth. If some listener out there can guess what it is, I will give them a download set. I can't open these. That'd be so stupid. Because then tomorrow everybody's just like, well, it's, I don't know, root beer? Because I could lie no matter what it is. Oh, you're opening them. Why are you opening them? You can't open them.
I'm going to open them right now. and eat
Oh,
one,
see?
but only the root beer.
You don't like the rest, or you have
I
a...
don't like the rest. I only like the root beer.
Okay.
I don't even like the Coca-Cola.
When I was a kid, I loved them. Oh, my God, did I love bottle caps.
So did I.
It was just like a soda that tasted like... Or a Coke that... candy that tasted like soda. It was just like the perfect. It's like if they made a cake that tasted like pie. Oh, my God. A pie cake? That has to exist, right? There has to be a pie cake. Dude, have you ever... Oh, my God. Do you think you could bake a pie into a cake?
They have.
You could... So, like a pie inside of a
Make
cake?
the pie, and then they pour the cake batter over it, and then they cook the cake.
How big is that pan?
Well, it's the whole turducken has ruined all food.
Well, but that pie is full of birds anyway. That made me laugh. All right. Yeah, there's got to be a pie cake. But can you make a cake pie? Like with a cake inside of a pie? You can't do that, right? Put a cake inside it because they got to put the fruit filling and get all soggy and weird. So, but you can put a pie inside of a cake because the crust would hold up. Dude, we got to make a pie cake. And we'll decorate it with bottle caps. Soda that tastes like candy? Cake that tastes like pie? Sorry, I like watching you choose. You're very choosy.
When we get to break, I'll let you have some.
No, I can't. It'll fuck my mouth up.
Okay.
I can't, but I want to. I want to put them in now. I just want to put them in now and just do the Billy Crystal sorbet trick. When he when he put the fucking candy in his mouth and he went, was that, what character was that did it? Was it Fernando? It wasn't Fernando. You know, and he put the microphone to his mouth and he made the fucking clicking noise with the hard candy. I don't remember. I like Billy Crystal. Let's go ahead and say that, by the way. I don't know if I like him now. It's kind of a schmaltz fest. But when he was like famous and getting it done, I actually like Billy Crystal. You don't care for him? You think I'm silly? Or am I not taking a controversial? Huh? You're not a fan, huh?
We've been gone 2 weeks.
Dude, how can you watch Running Scared and not think that Billy Crystal is hysterical?
I didn't like Running Scared.
Oh my God, you're wrong. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. You are so wrong. That movie's fucking awesome. He and fucking Gregory Hines were great. Like I never could understand why they didn't make a fucking sequel or put the two of them in something else. So good. Gregory Hines was funny. He's dead now too, right? Isn't he dead? He's as dead as that monkey.
You don't know that for sure.
And true, the monkey could live. Although in Chicago, the life expectancy for a monkey in a big city is not good. Unless you've got Jesus escorting you around in a balloon. Then you're going to survive. Nobody's going to tackle a monkey if Jesus is with them. So again, what I say to you, monkeys, if you plan on living in a big city, find Jesus. All right, so 2 weeks ago, folks. All right, so we went to the train tracks. Johnny Grant's and his brother, Grant, they decided, yeah, Grant and Johnny Grant. I don't know why we went to the train tracks. Literally, I think we only went because we were told not to. Like, because I don't give a fuck about the train tracks and the zip. I wanted to know what a zip gun was, quite frankly. So we went to the train tracks, and then we dove. All right, the train came. We ran down the hill because we didn't want to get shot with the zip gun. We just wanted to see the train come. And as we did, you know, I think Lenny cut his leg. It wasn't me. It was Lenny. Lenny cut his ankle wide open and was bleeding and needed stitches. So then we got home.
This is the best story ever.
Dude, it's been 40 years. I'm distracted by a monkey in a window. Lenny cut his leg and I just went, how much for that monkey in the window? Yeah, because I've told this story on here because we went to the hospital and they were like, what happened? And Lenny said he fell by like off a board. And they were like, was there a nail in the board? And Lenny was like, no. And they're like, well, how did you cut your leg? And then meanwhile in the other room, Johnny Grant was crying and telling him we were at the train tracks. So we were like completely busted. I've told this story before. I know I have. Certainly not as well. There's no way I told that story as well as I just told it now. Oh my God. You know that story where I can't remember exactly what happened? Well, because that was our flop house, man. That was the house where we had all the hippies living in the basement, and then they fucking tickled Lenny, and he fell through the wall. I've told all these stories. Jesus Christ, that was Sue and Yano. All right, who my family had to be fucking them, right? My mom and dad had to be like swingers or something weird. They had to be.
You should call her and ask her.
Right on the air, we'll
Yeah,
call her.
Call
All
her
right,
right now and ask her if she used to swing.
okay. That's why her hips are all fucked up now. That's why she needs 2 rotator cuff surgeries and her hip replacement. Is like, yeah, well, fuck, Ma, you're a swinging gate. Go ahead and close those legs. What's happening to you? Look, if you're babysitting 5 kids during the day, at night you got to find some sort of escape. I'm just thrilled that one of her swinger friends didn't abduct me from the bar there at the bowling alley and take me away. Because I was ready for it. I was there. I was there. I had resigned myself to the fact that it was going to happen anyway. I think that's actually now, like I told you, I'm glad I don't have kids now, because like really, they're all just, every kid is just like a bullseye for molestation everywhere they go. Like you can't have them in any fucking sporting event, or you can't have them, I didn't even want to put them in a school where there's adults. I don't want any adults in the room besides me. I want kids and me. That's it. Well, that's probably bad then. I think, hold on a second. I got to think the other family is going to be like, I'm a little suspicious of this guy now. He only wants to hang out with our kids. Well, no, because I'm the only one I fucking trust. Who I trust? Who I trust? Me. That's who. Go Tony Montana on you. We've been offered. What did you eat a root beer that's bad? Sour?
I tried a Coke by accident.
Oh, you should see her face. She looks so sad. All right. Well, it's not lemon. It's just, you're making a sour face. All right. So we've been gone for 2 weeks, folks. But not really gone for 2 weeks. We did an audio show for you 2 weeks ago, episode 36, I believe. So we did that one, and then that was Christmas. We actually recorded a show on Christmas Day. And as you know, I was here super late, and then Lily, she gave me her Christmas, which was very nice of her. But she had told me the next week that she had plans around New Year's. And we had to figure out how we were going to record the show, because Lily was crazy busy that week. And I was not. I could do the fucking show anytime. I don't care. However, when I got scheduled in January, I didn't notice, because all right, at Travis Barbecue, I told them I can't work Wednesday nights ever. It used to be I can't work Wednesdays. But then I sort of bled in a little. I said, look, I'll work lunch on Wednesdays. That's fine, because it's close by Lily's house. I can work lunch and then grab lunch and bring it over here, and Lily and I'll eat and then do a show. So I didn't mind working and making a little extra cash on Wednesday daytime. But foolishly, I didn't notice on the schedule that on Wednesday the 1st, the day after New Year's, January 1st, was it? It was the day after, right?
Yeah.
I was scheduled for a double shift. And I was like, oh, fuck. I tried to get out of it, but here's the thing. December was kind of a coin flip at Travis Barbecue, because everybody kept trading shifts and getting out of shifts and moving this and moving that. I had to do it because I was out of town. I went to Chicago for the Christmas party and stuff. So I needed to get those shifts covered and do some stuff and maneuver. And then I wound up going out of town on the 29th and the 30th. And I think I'll get to that today. I might not. I might get to that next week. But I had to go out of town for those days. And everybody at my work was flipping shifts. And my brother, Lenny, is in charge of all of that. So guys were doing all of this without letting Lenny know, because Lenny, he works there, but half the month to 2/3 of the month, he's doing his acting stuff and he's out working comedy. He's doing stand-up on the road. So he sent out an angry email, and I'm familiar with those from my brother. Although I wasn't email at the time. Thank God for the email buffer. I was much more familiar with the angry yelling of my brother. But he sent an email, and he's just like, hey, you guys got to copy me on these shifts. Nobody is doing that. I don't know what's happening. The stores are in chaos. Nobody knows who's going to show up or when. Sometimes we need to, because again, December, we get a lot of orders where you have to be in there early. Say I'm supposed to be at work at 11:30. They would call me and go, dude, can you come in at 10? Because an agency ordered like $1,000 worth of food and you got to get it over there by 10:30. So if they don't know who's coming in, they call like fucking 4 different dudes. It just turns into a mess. And I get that. I totally get it. So if you switch a shift, you should let Lenny know and let the stores know. Well, none of us were really doing that. We were just kind of going, if our shift's covered, we're covered. And whoever showed up that day, it was like a mystery guest. Who's going to show up and drive today? Hooray! And I also I just kept taking hours from people because I need cash. So I'm just like, yes, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Done. So at one point I worked 8 doubles in 9 days. I mean, I was just fucking hoovering up hours. So I had to do some quick shifting on the 29th and the 30th, to the point where on Christmas night, I wrote a guy at like 4 in the morning. And I'm like, this is ridiculous sending you this note. Is there any way you can take my double on Sunday and I'll take your double on this day, and then we'll have another double that I got to cover on It was just like this fucking crazy thing. And thankfully everybody's like, yes, it was going to get covered. Everything was fine. But unfortunately, Lenny didn't know any of this stuff. So he's like, dudes, no more switching shifts. We're done for December. Nobody can switch a shift again. Well, technically it was January 1st. But at the same time, I'm doing everything I can to kind of go under the radar, I guess you would call. I don't want to fuck with Lenny at this gig. First of all, I need the gig. Second of all, you know, a lot of the problems that Lenny and I had in the past started at work. You know, because I would work for him at jobs, and then he would come in, and I was me, and he didn't care for that. Because, you know, during work hours, he was L.A. Schmidt. He was the supervisor. He was that guy. And he would come in, and I was just this fuck up who would make sandwich buns. You know what I mean? I was like a dick at Little Caesars. I was so bad. You know, I was supposed to be at work at 9:30. Well, I would show up at like 10:20. And the reason I was supposed to get there at 9:30, and I was open because I was opening. I was the only guy there. And it was never busy. So I'd have to be there at 9:30 to prep and open by 11:30 for lunch. Well, I'd get there at 10:20, and I'd go, there's sandwich buns from yesterday. I don't need to make new sandwich buns, which is like fucking awful thinking. And then I would make dough and cheese, and I would do, again, Little Caesars, folks. It was a monkey job. I was actually beaten out by the monkey in Chicago. That's where he worked. Did you know that Little Caesars uses Munster cheese on their pizzas? Like a Munster mozzarella blend? And when I worked there, I thought it was horrible. I was just like, why are you doing this? You can't, that's not pizza cheese. But now it's like their selling point. Like I saw a commercial for Little Caesars. They're like, dude, a total Munster mozzarella blend. And I'm like, you're finally admitting it? That's terrible. You don't want to tell people that. Munster doesn't melt right, in my opinion. But that's the way we did it. And the Munsters were round, and the mozzarellas were square. So you had to chop the squares into 4, and then you had to chop the Munsters into 4, and then throw them in the fucking Burkle. Yeah, the Burkle. And fucking grind the cheese up. Oh, whatever. God, I hated that job. I didn't hate it at the time because I needed a job. But what I hated was that I would fuck around, and then Lenny would come in, and he was very mean to me. Whatever. So that was the thing, is we would always have these problems at work. Because he was just unreasonable. He would not listen. Because again, Lenny, don't you understand? I'm the talent. You don't think I'm chopping the cheese correctly? That's on you, buddy. I'm an artist. I'm a cheese artist. So I want to go to Subway and go, hey, I'm a sandwich artist. And I'll just draw a ham and cheese on a piece of paper and go, hire me. Just to see what they say. But I can't draw a sandwich. Oh my God, I'm terrible at drawing sandwich. I can barely make a sandwich. I shouldn't tell them that on the application. Probably keep that to myself till I get the actual job. So a lot of the shit that Lenny and I have been through, would be, it was when we were in close quarters or in close proximity and we were working together, and I had to have him in a supervisory capacity. Because I don't do good with bosses anyway. But when he would be my boss, and then we would leave work and he would be my boss at home. And I'd be like, dude, I live in an apartment. I don't live in Little Caesars. If I'm in Little Caesars, you can yell at me all you want. But when we get home, man, I'm leaving that shit behind. I might smell like Little Caesars, but it doesn't mean I want to be Little Caesars guy. And then he would just scream at me until I was covered in spittle. And then I go, dude, are you done? Because that was always best to do when someone would be screaming at you. Listen, when you're ever in a fight with somebody and they just can't stop, they're screaming at the top of their lungs at you, and they're just fucking right in your face, an inch from your face, and they're yelling, don't even blink. And then when they finish, just go, are you finished? Because they love that. It shows you've really been paying attention and that they're getting through to you. So the point is, I didn't want to be, I don't want to make waves over there. And also, he's not wrong.
What?
That's right. I recognize that at this point, my brother is not wrong. All he's asking for is to be CC'd on everything and to approve the changes. If you tell him, hey, dude, we've got it covered, he'll go, cool. That's all he'll do. But these other guys, everybody else is just flipping stuff and moving, and I understand because you want to do it on the fly and you're doing it quick, and you're like, well, why do we need to let them know if it's covered? Ah, fuck. And it's just, this is all the nonsense that comes with serial killer jobs. You know, when you work in a cubicle farm or you work in an office, you've got to answer to 4 dudes in ties. But if you work at a serial killer job where you just get to show up in your own clothes and then you're running coleslaw to people, again, that's a job anybody could do. Like it literally, I just said the monkey from Chicago could have done it. Anyone can do these jobs. So you just take it for granted where you're in your head, you're just like, well, this isn't what I do. I'm just doing it now to make some money. And then you get that weird detached attitude. I mean, how many times you go to a fucking restaurant and someone was shitty to you and in your head, you're just like, it's because they don't want to be here. And I know you don't want to be here, but guess what? You are here. So fucking do your job, do your thing. So that's what I do. I just come in, I smile now. I try to be nice to everybody. I don't have to try to be nice to everybody. I am nice to everybody. I don't want to make it sound like some chore. Everybody is super cool. At this gig, I work in 2 different fucking locations. I have not yet found one person I don't get along with or don't like. Everybody is really cool. So there's no reason for me to be out of line. I mean, yeah, I've fucking jammed my elbow into a goddamn concrete wall before or other shit has happened. And yes, perhaps customers get on my nerves a little bit when they don't do the things that they're supposed to do, but it all evens out. It all works out fine. And that's all a lot of fucking me inside my own head because I'm angry at myself that at 46, I put myself in a position where I need to be the one who's fucking trolling wet naps to goddamn strangers. That's on me. That's totally on me. If I don't like it, get another fucking job. If I don't like it, be what I'm supposed to be. If I don't like it, put some more effort into doing the things that you're supposed to do and you're supposed to do best. So I can't penalize other people for the fucking hatred and anger that I have for and with myself, right? I shouldn't. I mean, I do. It bubbles to the surface periodically, but I shouldn't do that. So I don't want to take it out on people. I like people. I like certain people. Let's put. How about if I say this? I want to be liked by people. I don't know necessarily if I want to like people, but I want them to think that I'm great.
Oh, Christ.
I don't think I'm going to be able to rest until everybody that I fucking hate thinks I'm the best. And that's a long fucking list. My stomach just made a noise that it may have been picked up on microphone. You don't think so? I just heard it. It was awful. I don't know why my stomach is demanding to be heard from. Does he have an alternating opinion on this? Some sort of alternate opinion where he would like to go ahead and be heard? My stomach demands to be heard. Check that. What's left of my stomach demands to be heard. My stomach has a point of parliamentary procedure it wants to shoehorn into the proceedings. My stomach is very enamored of the law. My stomach knows so much about the law. Factual disclosure, I don't speak for my stomach. I'm trying to. My stomach can speak for itself. That's why it's grumbling. It wishes to get on the microphone. I would actually, you know what? See, I don't think that's good radio, though. If I were just to put the microphone up to my stomach and try to see if it gurgled, right? Probably not. I'm starving. I'm just hungry. Eating is for the weak, folks. But then when you don't eat for a while, you start to get weak, and you're like, I got to eat something. And I ate today, man. I ate fucking, what did I have today? I had fucking oatmeal at my house with blueberries and almonds and a banana. And then I had a yogurt with another banana when I got to Lily's. And then sitting here, I just ate 2 granola bars, like 2 of those, like, but they're not real granola bars. Those are little shitty fucking Kirkland 100-calorie little tiny. They're like, it's like eating your middle finger. It's like that's how big they are. Well, don't make a face like I'm looking your gift horse in the mouth. Thank you. I enjoyed the granola bars, but you didn't make them. Please don't act like you prepared them and you have some sort of pride in them.
Well, no, I just didn't think they were shitty. I thought they were good.
Well, shitty is not like, I don't mean like, oh, they tasted awful and I regret having had them. What I mean is just they're like tiny little nothings that you shouldn't eat. It's the kind of shit you eat when and that's what fucks you up. Because you'll sit there and you're like, I just ate 8 of those. I could eat 8 of those and not even blink. And then it's like, that's 800 calories. Why the fuck did I eat those for no reason? When instead there's other things that I should be eating or could be eating with protein. I should have brought more stuff with me. Look, I've got to figure it out. I have to figure it out because again, I'm totally losing weight. I weighed in on January 1st, 272. So that's officially I've lost 69 pounds.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but now, but I still need to lose another like 50 at least. Because let's put it this way. I could probably get to 240 and look good. Oh man, I mean good, really good. But I kind of want to see what like 220 or 210 looks like because I haven't seen that since probably 6th grade. And now you're thinking there's like no way you weighed 210 in 6th grade. And I'm going to tell you this. When you're 7 years old and you're sitting at a bowling alley concession stand, pondering where your life is going to go, realizing that you're really not loved by anybody in the building, you dive into a pile of fried food and you eat until you weigh 210 pounds and you're in 6th grade. That's actually high. I probably wasn't 210 in 6th grade. I didn't get to be 3 bills till after school, I don't think. I think I was probably like 270 all through high school, which is so like right now I look like I looked in high school. That doesn't make any sense. I had a lot more fucking hair. Oh my God, did I have hair? My hair is falling out in fucking clumps, like droves. Like the other day, I was like, my drain, I was like, oh, I better snake out my drain a little bit. And I reached in and I pulled out Oscar the Grouch. That's what came out of my drain. It is brutal. Like I put, I'll wash my hair and then I condition my hair and then I get out and I put gunk in my hair and I look at my hands and it looked like I jerked off Chewbacca. That's like how fucking crazy. It's just like covered in fur, and sticky. Oh, it's so bad. So yeah, but it's happening. It's like, and I'll turn my head to the side, like, cause I can take, when you take a photo, you got to make sure you position your head the right way. Cause I'll tell you what, under fluorescent lighting, dude, I just got a head full of cotton candy. I don't know what the fuck happened. And you know what's funny? I used to think I had fucking awesome hair. Like I did forever. I just was like, man, I got awesome hair. I'm never going to lose it. And now I see old pictures of me and I'm like, your hair was awful always. Like, I always had terrible hair. I just had a fucking lot of it. But now as it falls out, it's just like, oh my Christ. And I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do if I go bald. I mean, because I'm not going good bald. I'm not going like, receding temple hairline male pattern bald. I'm going fucking, holy shit, someone nuked your head bald. Like where it's just like, it's completely bare in one side and then the other side is just like a bunch of hair. I just look like I have fucking progeria or some weird disease. It's awful.
You're not gonna just Sean Connery it?
I can't. My head's too big. I can't shave it. I wear an 8 hat, a size 8 hat. I mean, I'll have like a giant skull. It's brutal. Whenever anybody will see my skull, they'll be waiting for the puppet to pop out of it. Every step I take, I'll just hear doot 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 clang. So I'm hoping that I can fucking just right the ship. I'm gonna start putting eggs in my oatmeal. Like I've got this whole plan of protein and everything. And
Why don't you just got hair tattooed underneath your hair?
what if I got a fireball tattooed on my head like Bam Bam Bigelow? That's kind of a leap from what you said. Yours was a decent idea of getting hair tattooed. I went with the fireball, shaving the head and putting a fireball on my head. Dude, I saw somebody the other day. Where was I? I was at work, and they just walked past me on Santa Monica Boulevard, and they had it was a woman. She had her head shaved completely on one side, and she had the Pussifer logo for the band Pussifer like tattooed on the side of her head, and she was probably like 20, and I'm just old enough now to where I see that and I just go, oh, what are you gonna do when you're 40? I mean,
Have your hair grow back and no one will ever see it.
but isn't she at one point going to she'll catch a glimpse of it in the mirror. And she's going to go, I liked Pussifer once so much that I shaved my head and tattooed it on my skull. And because there is a girl who also got it tattooed on her bikini line. That's actually a famous YouTube video. She actually got it tattooed just above her pussy and like it goes right down just to the top. Right to the top of her pussy, to the ceiling of her pussy. She's got the logo, it's a dagger, and it goes kind of right down there, right to the mailbox. Right to the, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so you don't know? You don't have a mailbox in your pussy?
No, I also don't have one of those little flag things that pull up either.
You should because it's always full.
You're at 52 minutes.
I'm bowing. Actually, I'm bowing after that one. That one wasn't bad. Come on, you have to admit that one wasn't bad. On the fly? All right. Hold on. Are we going to start taping? Hi, what's happening? I don't say hi first. I don't start with hi. Hey, that's what hey. All right. It's been a couple weeks. All right, you ready to roll? Hey, what's happening? Oh, that's a long hey. You're stopping me?
We already started.
We started the show?
We're
taping
right now.
Oh, you got to tell me these things. You're the producer. Again, I forgot completely how to do this. You're the one in charge.
We're rolling.
We're rolling. All right, good. Hold up a sign. You need to sign or something. Like
Keep going.
don't you do the finger thing 2, 1, and all that bullshit?
Yeah,
Do that.
But we've already done that. Just
Count me in.
keep talking.
Count me in.
All right. 3, 2.
Hey, what's happening? Mike Schmidt.
We already did that.
Oh, we did that. Okay. I'll tell you this. There's a certain section of the people that are listening right now who are furious that I'm doing that. They're so mad. They're like, dude, just do something. Tell some sort of story. Quit fucking around. Which is so funny. This show I guess the show should be called Quit Fucking Around, really, when you think about it. Because that's all the fucking show is literally just me fucking around and then going off and talking about whatever. But there has to be people out there, and who would listen to it? There are people who get angry at me because I won't fucking finish a story or I won't go forward. But they come back and listen, which is nice, and I appreciate that, and I'm glad. But they just have to be thinking, quit fucking around. What is wrong with you? God damn it, stop. You're not this charming or interesting.
Oh, you're handsome, charming, and loved.
I am all 3 of those things, and almost bald. I'm soon to be bald, which we will have to lose handsome then. What was that? You mouthed something. What was it?
I'm joining you. I'm losing hair.
Are you losing hair as well? Oh my gosh. We should. Let's have a bet.
No, let's not.
Yes, let's have a bet to see who loses their hair first.
It's gonna be me.
I hope so.
I'm going to shave it all off soon.
Yeah, I forbid it.
Yes, I know.
I think I mentioned that.
But that doesn't.
Yeah, no, it does though. But I have a say and a vote.
No, you really don't.
No, I kind of do actually,
No,
and I don't.
Actually, you don't.
No, because I get you one day a week, and I get to look at you, and so I can't look at you fucking festerized. That's not going to be good, Uncle Festerized.
You get me one day a week and you get to look at me. Wow.
You know what? I don't get you one day a week anymore, as we found out. But I'm getting to that.
No, you still had me that one day.
I don't think I did. We're getting to it.
I was here waiting still.
Waiting for Godot. All right. I had to work a double, which stunk. I wasn't happy about it. So I also could not trade shifts. I mean, technically, like I said, it was January 1st, but I knew it would cause a problem. And I should say this. My brother has completely mellowed a lot through the years. I mean, he's not like fucking L.A. Schmidt from the old days where he was 22 and in charge of like 15 stores for Little Caesars and driving around in his fucking Chevy Nova with his sleeves pushed up on his blazer and showing up to be very important with his sunglasses on his head. And oh my Christ, put your business cards away. Nobody fucking cares. You're a pizza baron. You don't need a briefcase. He would show up at Little Caesars with a briefcase. And I was like, unless that is filled with dough, you have no business having a briefcase. Unless you've somehow got cheese filed away in there. Carrying a briefcase to Little Caesars is nonsense. We make pizza. That's foolish. Leave the briefcase in your car. But that's who he was as a dude. He would show up and he's in charge and the boss. And I mean, that good for him. He was the boss. He was the man. I was supposed to respect that. And I did, sort of. But now he's not that guy. He doesn't wear the blazer with the fucking sleeves pushed up. And he's lived a life and he's kind of mellowed and stuff. So he doesn't ever get really wound up, at least not with me. I mean, I don't know. I've only been there, 6 months, 8 months? 8 months. I thought about that the other day. I really think I've been there 8 months. I think I started possibly in May. I don't know. I'm confused. But I've been there a long time already, it seems like. So I guess I could have told him and flipped it, but I didn't want to be that person because I had just done it a few times. So I did the only thing I could do. I contacted Lily and I'm like, listen, and I got to tell you, it was a massive defeat for me to say I would work that job instead of coming here and doing the podcast the normal time, because I don't live here to bring people fucking hamburgers. I mean, that's not why I moved to Los Angeles. I do this. I'm the talent. But I had to kind of admit defeat at this point. So I went ahead and contacted Lily and I'm like, listen, I have to work Wednesday. So can we move the show either to Tuesday night and record it then? Or can we do the show late Wednesday night? I know you were just up all of Christmas and doing that, and I appreciate it, but if we could do that, that'd be fine. Or if we could move it to Thursday. I'm off Thursday, so we could actually record it Thursday morning and then get it out by Thursday. I don't like being a day late, but it's preferable to not doing a show at all. And I texted all that to Lily. And this is what I got back. No!
That's not at all what you got back.
I got plans Tuesday and plans Thursday. And I was like, oh, we can't, I mean, and it was so funny. I was pissed at first. I won't lie. I was pissed. So I was like, why the fuck can't you change your fucking plans? I mean, one day a week. It's all I needed to do was one day a fucking week. And it's like, literally, you just got to sit there and record and pretend like you like me. I mean, you can't do that for a fucking day. And I was getting out of control. And in my head, I was getting pissed off. And then all of a sudden it dawned on me. I'm like, dude, wait a minute. She gave you her Christmas. And you're asking her to record either on New Year's Eve to give up her New Year's Eve for you now, or to record late on New Year's Day night, or to give you the only day off she has of the week. And in my head, I was like, oh, Yeah, so fucking do it, of course. Why wouldn't she do that? I'm great. We've got a thing here. She's part of the show. Isn't she a cast member? She's part of the team, right? Shouldn't she take one for the fucking team? And then I went, hey, stupid. She took one for the team last fucking week. It's not her fault that you have to work and you're too fucking chicken to go to your brother and do another fucking swap-a-roo. And also, it's not even that you're chicken. You just don't want to fucking make any waves because you need the gig. But also, it's not her fault that 4 days ago you switched off 2 shifts in the middle of the fucking night because you wanted to go to Chicago for no reason. And there was a great reason. There was a great reason to go, but I'll tell you about that probably next week. Or maybe this week. I don't know where we're at. Maybe next week. You know what? Maybe I'll make some videos about it and put them up on the web. All right, so. So I had that internal struggle with myself and trying to figure out exactly what the fuck we're going to do about the show. And this was, I let you know on Thursday after our show, or no, it was Friday, I think. So it was like the 27th. I think I let you know. I was like, this all just came up, and I would really love it if we could do it. I'm sorry, I got to. And that's when you're like, no, can't.
Well, first I said we could do it at 10 o'clock.
Well, no, not yet. That's not, because at first you said no. That's what I'm saying. I contacted you on Saturday the 27th. Well, then I got back to town. I flew out of town. I was out of town for the Sunday and Monday. I got to town Monday night, and then I came to the Tees. And I came to the Tees because I wanted to see some of the Tees, but also I wanted to kind of plead my case to Lily. So I got her alone. I took her aside. And I said, listen, I have to do a show this week. I can't not do a show. It's just, I don't feel right about not doing it. We've already done 2 clip shows this year, maybe 3. I don't remember because of illness or other things with scheduling. And I can't do it. So I have to ask you a huge favor. Can we do the show New Year's Day night, Wednesday night, after work? I've already arranged with work to get out early because I did. I contacted them. I said, look, I got to go because I'm not supposed to be here on Wednesday. They said, fine. I said, I'll arrange it where I will get out of work on Wednesday. And Lily was very nice. She's just kind of like, I don't think that's going to work. And I said, I understand that, but I kind of need you here. I mean, I need you to kind of, anything you can do for me, because I just went this weekend and I really want to talk about it. Like, I had an amazing weekend and I think it would be good. And I really want to talk about it. I want to do a show. And I mean, I want to do a show all the time. There are some times where I go, eh. And then I come here and then Lily's always very nice and accommodating and we get through it. We do a show. And again, I'm just not digging ditches and I'm not moving fucking furniture, but sometimes it's, it's a thing. But this was not one of those times. I mean, if I could have recorded the show fucking Monday, I would have, but that's the thing. I wanted to, but Mondays are dead for Lily. It's all about the Tees because you know what? That's her podcast. I can't ever ask her for anything on a Monday and wouldn't because Monday is her most important day of the week. She's preparing for the show. She's getting the show ready. Because again, here's the thing. I come here and I talk. All right. And that's something I do. And then I'm lucky enough to have David and Lily fill in the gaps. You know, I color outside of the lines and they actually make the picture looks nice. But Monday, Lily doesn't have a Max and Lily doesn't have a me. Lily has her. And so if she's dancing, she's got to get her fucking choreography done. She's got to get her costume packed. She's got to get to the bar. She's got to open it up. She's got to make sure it's there. She's got to get her ticket list right because she's the one selling all the tickets. Fucking Monday, she has a one-woman band. She's got fucking bass drum and cymbals and a tuba and the whole fucking thing. And literally, when I'm here on Wednesday, it's just me and a flute.
Skin flute.
Really?
Yeah, I went there.
Skin flute. Not surprised you went there. Well, in all fairness, there's plenty of skin flute for you on Monday as well.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get that little flag up. So that's the thing is I can't ask her to do Monday at all. I won't. It's just I just know I barely even want to call her on Monday because I've had to change stuff or do whatever. And it literally when I text her, the first paragraph is, "Listen, I know it's Monday and I know you're super busy and I'm totally sorry and I would never interfere with this if you know it wasn't something that I needed." You know, just this fucking long ass John Cleese apology. But at the Tees that night, it was just after intermission. I took her aside and I said, "Listen, I have to do a show. I have to." So what I would like to do is Wednesday, I would come to you after work. I would get to your place by 10, and I will fucking one take it. No nonsense, no fucking talking in circles. The bees will stay leashed. I will not unleash the bees. I will bring up whatever bees are necessary to accomplish the show then, and I will be in and out of your house in an hour. And she's like, yeah, but you don't understand. You talk for an hour, but that means 3 hours of work for me. I gotta edit, I gotta upload it, I've got to encode it, I've got to do all of that stuff. I gotta build it, and then, whatever else needs to be done, I need to do it. And so that means I'll be up until fucking again 4 a.m. And I said, I understand that, but I need a favor here. And I'll promise this. I will go home tonight and I will send you a backup show. Just in case something goes completely wrong, which it will not. You will have the rerun that you need to put up. And you can just put it up and not have to worry about it on Wednesday night. And she looked at me with kind of a side eye. Like, really? And I'm sorry. I have to do this. And she said, okay, I can do it. She goes, get me the backup show. Tell me what you want done so then I can build the template and at least have it ready to go. So when you walk in the door, we can hit the ground running recording and I can get it uploaded because, I have plans Thursday. I said, well, I know you have plans Thursday, but this will be Wednesday night. She goes, yes, but my plans are early Thursday morning. I can't be doing your show until 8 a.m. and then going to brunch at 9:30. It's just not going to work. I said, it's fine. It's no problem. I'm squared away. Everything's covered on my end. I will get you the rerun. Everything will be good. She said, fine. All right, we'll do it. And she hugged me and said, I love you. We'll do this. I said, yay. And then I watched a little bit more of the tease. And then I watched the end. I think I stayed till the end. I was with Bella and up at the booth because it was packed. It was another thing too. It was the Christmas show. It wasn't the Christmas show, was it? No. But it was a special show though. Was it the Charlie Brown?
The New Year's Eve show.
It was the pre-New Year's. It was the New Year's Eve show. So I anticipated it not being crowded, and it was fucking packed. So I hung out in the sound booth and watched the show, and it was great. I had a good time. So I left. Had to work on Tuesday. On New Year's Eve, I worked a double on New Year's Eve, and then New Year's Day. So New Year's Eve night, I went to work, and I was like, there's another driver there, and he and I were working on Tuesday and Wednesday. So I said to him, listen, I need a favor. I said, I'll work late tonight. I'll close it, and then when they cut somebody, you'll go first. Because tomorrow night, I absolutely have to be cut first. I have to go early. And he's like, yeah, that's no problem. I said, you sure? I go, it's New Year's Eve. Maybe you can get out and go to have fun or do whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't give a shit about New Year's Eve. Go do your thing. And then tomorrow night, though, I do need to be out of here. He said, great. So cool. I worked on the 31st. Everything was fine. He got out early, and I handled it. And I thought it would be crazy busy, but it was not. But it was okay. And then I left, and I spent New Year's. I went home for New Year's. I was home by 11 o'clock. And I didn't do the countdown. I mean, I didn't, because again, to me, it was just fucking Tuesday. So I ushered in 2014 quietly in my house. I can tell you what I did not do on New Year's Eve night. I did not send Lily a backup show. Now, I know you're thinking, well, it's easy to get caught up in the hullabaloo of New Year's Eve, and that's probably why you forgot. I didn't forget. I wasn't sending a fucking rerun because I knew I wasn't doing one. I wasn't sending a backup show because we weren't going to need it because I was going to cut a fucking show on Wednesday, no matter what. There was absolutely no way I was going to not have a real show up last week. I had already made the arrangements. Everything was squared away. So why the fuck would she need a backup show? So Wednesday comes along. I go to work. Right away, there's like an $1,800 order. So I take that. And we're running around. It was busy during the day. And then, all the football games are on and stuff. And then for some reason, I texted Lily and she's like, how are we looking? And I said, I should be out of here by 8 o'clock. It's been pretty dead. So I'm hoping to be at your place by 9, which will mean that I'll actually have a 2-hour window to get stuff done. I'll be out of your place by 11 and everything will be fine. She's like, great, I'm here. Let me know. I said, sure. And I think I hit send on sure. And then the phones at the place where I work exploded. And I was covered in number shrapnel as a relentless tidal wave of people wanting barbecue washed over my location. And it's always good for me when it's busy because I'm not in the restaurant. I can take stuff, get in my car, drive, listen to music, come back, grab stuff. I'm in the car the whole time and I love it. I'm out of everybody's way, taking care of business. That's fine. But on this particular night, I wanted nothing more than to fucking leave. Like I wanted to be out of there. And every time I kept coming back, there were like 5 orders sitting there to be delivered. So I'd have to give 3 or 4 of those. And then in my head, I'd always be like, well, fuck, that means there's at least one left there for the other guy. But what if people keep calling? And then I would come in and I would grab orders and there would be tickets sitting there waiting to be prepared. So I always knew when I was coming back, there were going to be more orders. It was relentless. I mean, it got to the point, I'm sure they could set their fucking watches by my anger. I mean, because every time I would walk in the door, I'd just be like, fuck. And then I'd grab stuff and I'd leave. And I'd come back and I'd go, seriously? And I'd grab stuff and I'd leave. And yeah, that's not good for business, probably, to keep doing that kind of thing. Hey, did I tell you that a celebrity came into my work? I didn't talk about a celebrity came into my work and I had a dilemma. I was going to make fun of him, but it was a celebrity that I really like. And so I didn't want to make fun of him. But I had a dilemma where I'm like, I shouldn't, because I'm telling you, I thought of a joke the second he came in. The second he came in, I thought of a joke to the point where I actually typed it into Twitter and then went to hit send and I went, I don't think I want to do this. And then, and this is going to sound so stupid because normally I don't give a fuck. I burn everything down. But it was someone who I really like and I really respect. I like their work. I love what they'd done. I honestly, to be honest, I wanted to talk to them. And like get a photo with them maybe. But and again, I wouldn't have asked for the photo. That's too much. But I would have liked to thank them for their work. But the second they came in, the manager of where I work just burst through that person's chest like the alien and just sat inside of it. Just on top of them. You know, hey, you want something to drink? What are you doing? Hey, I like this. I know this guy. This guy knows you. We know each other. All this kind of, and I mean, I couldn't even get close to him. I mean, I was close to him. I was like maybe half an arm's length away, but I was behind the wall of manager who just, I mean, because I will tell you this, if you own a retail place, like I dealt with this a lot at the House of Blues. At House of Blues, when a celebrity would come in, I mean, everybody fell all over them fucking selves to help this person out and do what they could because they wanted that person coming back and it lended cachet to the fucking establishment. And that's how it is at our place. And we get a lot of celebrities who order food and a lot of celebrities do come in and they just get glad. I mean, and look, they're nice to everybody. They're good to every customer. But when a celebrity comes in, they just fucking, I mean, they just zoom over. It's almost like natural selection. Like the you know what I mean? There's regular people there, but then they see the celebrity walk in, they're like, ooh, and they just zip right over there. Oh, we got to save that person. So I actually talked to Mex about it. Where I was like, I texted him and I said, hey, I called him because I left on a delivery and I go, let me ask you a question. If there was someone who you really respected, like you loved their work, but you had a great joke about them that was kind of funny, and it wasn't even a great joke. It was like, it would have been funny to me and it would have been funny to people probably. But is that worth like fucking 10 likes on Twitter or whatever the fuck to make fun of someone who you really enjoy what they do? And it's so funny. Mex is just like, well, let me, you're on Facebook. How does it feel when people make fun of you all the time and all the shit they're saying to you? And I was like, oh, really? You're going to do that to me? I go, that's why I'm talking to you. I don't recognize it. And I was actually talking to another person about it, and she was like, and she said the same thing. She goes, oh, how would you feel if someone did it to you? I said, you're going to go full mom on me at this point? Yep. So I just, and in my head, I'm like, well, is this even funny enough to justify? I mean, it would have to be the funniest joke of all time. And it wasn't nearly that. It was just a cheap shot is all it was, but it was a well-worded, funny, snarky cheap shot, but a cheap shot nonetheless. So I shined it. I didn't do it. I was like, I can't do that. Because it was somebody who's, again, someone whose work I truly enjoy and someone I really respect. And honestly, someone who's fucking cool. And by the way, I have no idea if he's fucking cool. I have no idea. I don't know this fucking guy. I'm just saying in the work that he's done, I enjoy it. But I don't want to make fun of that dude. It's like Robert De Niro. Like, you could make fun of Robert De Niro now for his choices and the things that he's doing, but all you got to do is in your head just go, this guy made Raging Bull. I mean, he can do whatever the fuck he wants the rest of his life, right? This guy made Heat. This guy made Deer Hunter. Holy fuck. This guy was in Deer Hunter and was amazing in it. There are scenes in Deer Hunter, just scenes, that validate anything he ever chose to do the rest of his life. He's in fucking Mean Streets. You know, and I know people are like, oh, and then look where he ended up. He's, you know, fucking boxing Stallone in some bullshit movie with Kevin Hart yelling at the two of them. And it's like, yeah, but so fucking what? Shouldn't he get a victory lap? Shouldn't he be able to go out and do the things that he wants to do to make as much money? And yes, we're disappointed because we'd like to see him doing good work in other things. But he's got so much good work that he's put out there that you can go ahead and lose yourself in that. God damn it. He's so I couldn't make fun of De Niro if I wanted to. I mean, I want to. When I see the choices he makes now, I mean, it's ridiculous. But I don't give a fuck. Do what you want. The guy's got a fucking brownstone and Tribeca to pay for. By the way, Robert, if you haven't paid for that brownstone and Tribeca just yet, you might want to budget your money a little bit better. Because right now you are in more movies than popcorn. As a matter of fact, I think you can actually get De Niro at the snack bar now. He's actually a choice now on the board. So we get destroyed on New Year's Day. And it gets to be, and I actually told Lily, I think it was at 6, I told you we were still okay, that I would be at your house by 10. I actually by 9. And then we're just getting killed. I mean, killed and rampaging. And finally 8 o'clock becomes 9 o'clock. And I text Lily and I'm like, and she's like, what's going on? I said, you know, it's still, I mean, I want to fucking punch something because it is crazy how busy it is here. And she's like, all right, well, what's happening? And I said, I don't know. I'm still hoping to get out because I've made arrangements, but it's just, it won't stop. It's relentless. And there's a beat in the text. And then she just says, you didn't send me a backup show, did you? And I actually made a video and sent it because I was driving and I couldn't type. And I said, no, I didn't send a fucking backup show because I didn't need a fucking backup show because I didn't know I was going to be there. And I'm like, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. But then I proceeded to just vomit rage all over her in this fucking videotape. And I'm just like, look, I can't help it. I'm sorry. I want to be there. And then she writes me, she was like, well, you realize how much work now you've made for me now. Because I said to her, I still hope to be there by 10 now. And she's just like, fine. And also, I would tell you this: she was sick. You know, unfortunately, poor Lily is under the weather again, and so she's sick, and it's a holiday, and it's just bullshit she shouldn't have to fucking deal with. But I, unfortunately, drag her into my nonsense and go, well, it'll be fine. I'll be there, and I'll send you a backup show. And I lied about all of it, because backup show is not a fucking choice for me. I'm doing a goddamn show, period. Until this happened. So finally, it gets to be 9:30, and I realize I'm not going to make it. I know I'm not going to be at her house at 10 because we're only supposed to deliver until 9:30. But I get back to the location at 9:30 and there's like 8 deliveries. And you just can't say no to people. And they just, as long as the restaurant's open, they'll just keep taking orders. And also it's funny. If you work in a retail job or you work anywhere, you have your petty bitches about stuff. You know, like even if you work in your office, you're like, oh man, I can't believe nobody makes the coffee on time. Or I can't believe people drink all the coffee. Or I can't believe people make shitty coffee. There's a lot of coffee in your office. Or if you work like at a tanning salon, you're like, oh, that asshole left the towel on the floor. I mean, it's like you have pet peeves with everything. Well, at my work, I try not to be like that because I'm thankful to have the gig. But there are other guys, like other drivers, will bitch if they take a late delivery. They'll be like, oh my God, you're taking a delivery at 9:45. And in my mind, if I'm there, I want money. Take fucking all the deliveries you can up until 10:01 or 10:15. I'll often hear them on the phone and they go, well, you know, we don't deliver out there. I go, where? When? I will do it. If they'll fucking pay me, I'll do it because I need cash. Because I'm trying to just build up a war chest so I can walk the fuck out of that building. God damn it. Eventually, me and my fucking window dancing monkey will have our fucking pile of Scrooge McMonkey money and I won't have to fucking run anybody any goddamn ribs. But instead, other guys will bitch about it. Well, I don't give a fuck. Take orders all night. But this night, they're taking orders all night. What are they doing? So I fucking show up, and there's so many orders. I at 9:30, I tell Lily, I go, listen, I got to be honest. I'm not going to be there till 11. And oh, my God, dude.
You did say, if you want to call it, let me know.
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
Yeah, because I said, and that was truthful. Because I felt so disappointed and angry at myself because I didn't get her backup show, but I was just mad, period, at the whole situation. So I said, listen, I go, it's 9:30. I am not going to get to your place until 11. I said, if that works, great. If not, you can call it right now. Just let me know. And hitting send on that was so difficult because, again, I knew I was fucking up her night. And the only good thing was I made her brunch lively because she was going to get to bitch about me to whoever she was fucking eating with, which would have been fine. Well, you didn't have to bitch at all because she wouldn't call it. I could read it to you, the texts, but she just said, well, now I have to be up, and now I have no choice. And I said, well, I can get you a show when I get home. And she goes, yeah, but you don't understand. Now I have to wait up for you to get home. If you're not going to be here until 11, that means you're not going to be home till 11, which means another hour and a half for me to encode and put up whatever the fuck you want me to put up. This is my fault. I'm sick. I told you I would do this, and I shouldn't have done it. I should have just said no. That's what I should have. I should have said no. And truth be told, she should have said no. But folks, I'm so goddamn handsome, charming, and loved.
Yes, you are.
That when I look you in your eyes and I ask you something, you just go, you know what?
All right.
I mean, we were in a dirty alley, and Lily was standing there with a fucking automatic M16 carbine rifle, and I'm laying on the ground in just filth and mud, and I looked up at her and I took off my sunglasses and I said, please, let's do a show. And she said, oh, Mike, honey. And then I kissed her and I dropped her in the mud and I said, let's go.
I don't remember that.
That happened.
I don't.
Perhaps my amazing kiss took away your memory.
I don't, yeah, that's it.
So, and then I drove off and I was with Mex in the car, and then Mex went ahead and Twiggy gave him $100 for gas. We're in a truck. All right, so we had 3 orange whips and we drove off. So, I mean, just to read those texts was utter disappointment because, Lily was so mad. She was so mad.
I was disappointed, not mad.
Worse.
But I was more disappointed in me than you.
But no, you were doing a good thing. There's no reason for you to be disappointed for willing to do a good thing.
I think what I wrote, though, was I knew this was going to happen.
Well, yes. Yeah, I think I said that.
And that's why I was disappointed, because I was like, I wanted to do the right thing, and I wanted to make sure this show went up, but I knew this wasn't
You
gonna
did the
work.
right thing. You did the right thing. No, actually, you didn't. You fucked up. You trusted us.
I fucked up. I trusted you. It's all my fault.
Better-
I blame myself.
Better listen to me, Lily. I'm in pre-med. Kent, you fucked up. You trusted us. So great. So I was just in the car and I was fucking devastated because now I knew I had let her down and I was pissed. But even more, and look, I don't like letting my friend down, but even worse, I wasn't going to do a fucking show. And I was trying to figure out the rerun show because, there was a plan where we were going to do just all the Christmas stuff. Like I was going to put all the Christmas bumpers that we've had over the years with the elves and all that, and the Misfit toys and the 70s and the 80s, which did not air this year because I didn't get to do a show last week because they were all built into the template. Last week there was going to be the 70s and the 80s songs that we've done in the past for, it's our Hard Rock Coco and Joe. I should have done it, but unfortunately I didn't get to do a show. So you didn't hear them this year, but next year they'll be that much more fresh. But I felt terrible that I was making Lily, I was fucking her, but also even worse, I felt that there was not going to be a goddamn show. I was so mad. So then I took like 4 deliveries at like 9:45, and I go to this dude's house and he won't answer. It's just a fucking nightmare. And I'm in the car and I just the frustration of it boiled over. And I won't do it here. But I just screamed fuck as loudly as I could in my car with the windows up. And I mean like for 20 seconds, like this long Maynard from Tool fucking just fuck. I mean, I won't do it here because honestly, neighbors will come. Like it's that crazy. And how do I know it's that crazy? Because I was sitting in my car with the windows all up and the radio on and I unleashed it. And people turned around on the street. There was a guy walking his dog, and they just like looked at me. And if John Landis had been filming it, he would have filmed that guy. He would have filmed birds flying away, and he would have filmed a statue. Because it was just this relentless fucking scream. I was so pissed, so pissed. And I just fucking fired off that scream because I knew I wasn't going to have to do anything. I wasn't going to have to talk, so I was fine. Go ahead, fry your fucking voice. I was punishing myself. So I'm driving, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm going to do. So I can't put a show up, and now I don't know what I'm going to do about a rerun. I'm going to have to go at home and pick one because I still haven't picked one. So now I'm thinking, I said to Lily, I go, I can send you all the Christmas bumpers. You can build those. She goes, you don't fucking understand. That's even more work. If you send me one show, it's like an hour and a half. But if you send me a bunch of shit that I got to cobble together with a list, that's going to be fucking brutal. Like, I can't do that in an hour. That's going to be 3 more hours of fucking work. And in my head, I'm like, hey, I'm the talent. You don't have to talk to me like that. And by the way, that's me reading the texts. Okay, that's not her talking to me. I'm sure it was just like, Mike, you don't understand. That's a lot of work. But I'm like, in my mind, I'm reading it. It's like, Mike, what the fuck? You jag off? Because I'm mad at myself because I made this fucking mistake. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for last week's show. And then, as I'm driving, I was like, well, maybe I could download Audacity at my house and try to do this myself. I could learn the program tonight and then record a podcast talking about how I learned the program. And then I could get Lily to post it in the morning. Every solution had her at the end of it. Like, I could not figure out a way to do things without her. She's fucking indispensable. There's nothing I can do about that. So I'm like, shit, I need her to do something. Like, if she can't record it, she can upload it, right? That doesn't take that long. If I fucking encode it and just send it to her. And I'm like, you don't even know. You don't have the program on your laptop. You're going to record a show and encode it? You don't even know. You barely can spell Audacity. And believe me, if I try to use it, they're going to change the spelling. It's just going to be like 4 W's instead of a U. Aw, Audacity. Look at him trying.
Oh, the Audacity.
So I didn't know what the fuck to do. I'm driving, and then I'm like, well, I got to do something. I got to put a show up. I got to figure something out. And I texted Max, and I told him, I go, there's no show this week. Because he was waiting up to do the artwork. So I'm like, dude, because he was going to do, all right, I had told him Monday what the show was going to be. Because I knew I was doing it, and then once you gave the go-ahead, I was like, dude, there's a show this week. We're doing it. It's going to be about the Bears game. So let's figure out whatever it's going to be. And he's like, great, I'll work on it. And he goes, what angle are you going with? And I told him there were a couple that because I was going to tell the story about what happened. And so he's like, well, I can work up 2 different paintings and you can choose. And I said, all right, fine. So then that night I sent him a text and I was like, dude, there's no show this week. And he's like, what? Why? And I said, and so then I fucking, again, my thumbs typed out horrible, horrible things about myself to him on the fucking phone. Because I'm a fucking idiot, because I'm stupid, because I fucking can't get my shit together. And he's just like, dude, calm down. What the fuck? Calm down. So then I called him, and I'm like, I can't, Lily can't do it. She's busy. He's like, yeah, but you knew she was going to be. And I go, yes, I know that. I'm aware of that. But now I don't want to piss Mex off, too, because I already pissed Lily off, so I'm going to lose her and him in the same fucking day. So he's like, well, you got to, what do you want to do here? And I go, I don't know. I guess I'm going to put up a rerun. But the thing is, I can't. She's going to have to stay up to do that. I won't be home till 11. She's got to wait up. I go, if that's the point, I should just get to her fucking house at 10:15 and do a 15-minute show. And the phrase 15-minute show triggered something in my head. And I was like, wait a minute. I said, I think I have an idea. And he's like, what is it? I go, let me figure it out. I got to drop this food off, and I can't be talking to you when I do. I'll call you back. So I hung up, and I started to think, I could put up a 15-minute show on my own. I said, I could film myself doing a show. Like those little sound bites we used to do at the end of the shows here. We would do an episode guide for YouTube. Because I thought it would be interesting to use all different media. Back then when we did the actual show, and then we'd record a YouTube thing, which was like a commercial for the show. And then we'd upload it, and it was just a neat thing. And it got a lot of views early, but then it kind of went downhill, and I lost enthusiasm for it. Because again, it was just a video offshoot of whatever the podcast was. It was just another way for me to rant in a room. And it needed to be more interesting than that for people. You get me ranting in a room here, audio-wise. Video-wise, there was nothing exciting about me ranting. I just like, oh yeah, they want to put a face to the words. Nobody wants to fucking do that. That's silly. I've actually had people tell me, don't do that. because Lily filmed me once when I was here, and we put it on Facebook, and the person said, it is so weird watching you talk and then being able to hear it later. Like, it's so ridiculous. And I took that as a lesson where I was like, well, people don't want to see you fucking talk, dude. They just want to hear you because that's what they become accustomed to. So I made my last few deliveries, and I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do videos this week. I'm going to film myself talking, but I won't film me. I'll just film a bunch of videos and throw those up, and I'll put them in order, and I'll make that work. I'll make that the episode. I go, but the problem is nobody, 2/3 of you guys don't use Facebook. I've got listeners all over the world. I mean, I don't know if they have Facebook in fucking Brussels. Check that. I apologize. I know exactly that they have Facebook in Brussels. I have so many friends in Brussels, it's ridiculous. Why did Brussels pop into my head? I have no idea. But I know a lot of people out there don't use Facebook. They're out there doing their thing and they're living their life, and nobody wants to be on America's Yearbook, because I get people to write me all the time. They're like, dude, I'm not on Facebook. Oddly enough, those notes come in through Facebook. So guess what? I'm on to you folks with your bullshit. But I could not think of another medium. I was going to go to YouTube and do it, but I didn't. Here's the thing. As I hatched the plan, this is what I wanted. I wanted to make an episode of this podcast via sound bites and videos, because I felt it would be interesting to use as much media as I possibly could. Like, I was actually going to make it almost like a scavenger hunt. My brain works fast, and this is the way it ping-ponged in my head. I was going to use Facebook. I was going to use email. I was going to use Twitter. I was going to use YouTube, Google+, MySpace, because I still have those passwords for all those things, and make people almost like an Easter egg hunt go find everything. And then in my head I went, why the fuck would you make it hard for people to find you? They're already going to be pissed they can't find you in iTunes. Now you're going to try to send them all over the goddamn map. You already know people don't use Facebook. So now you're going to try to make them use Google Plus and MySpace? What the fuck? I thought it was a fun idea to make like a treasure hunt where you go find episode 1, part 1 is here, part 2 is here, part 3 is here. I would actually tweet part 4, all these different things. But I liked the idea, but I'll tell you what, I had to table it because I had come up with the idea in the car at 10 o'clock at night on the night I was supposed to fucking record. That seems like something you would need to lay out a little bit. I mean, with this show, I can just fucking rise and fire. But with everything else, I would have to have a plan of some sort where I'd have to figure out exactly, because I don't even know if I know my MySpace password still. I don't. I want to go in there because the blogs were hilarious. Oh my God, was I great on MySpace? I was so good, folks. Remember MySpace? Remember me on MySpace? Wasn't I beautiful? I was so good. But that was the ideal initially. And then I said, I can't do that. Well, I can do it however this way. And so I called Dave and I told him what I thought. He's like, that's a pretty good idea. I said, I'm not sure if I can even do it yet. I said, but when I get home, I will try to build a page, just like a Facebook page, and it will be this episode. So that way I can just film and post things in a linear fashion, and people can watch it come together, and it will build, and it will always be available on that page as like a slice of life. Like, that will always be that episode. It will be in perpetuity until I close the page. Everything will be there. People can go look at it and watch the videos and find out exactly what it was and follow along. And he's like, that's a good idea, man. You can just do a bunch of videos. And I said, yeah. I said, but they're going to be linear. They're going to match up. And he's like, well, why are you going to do that? I said, well, that's how I want it. I want it to be an actual episode, but in bite-sized form. He's like, yeah, but you could do a bunch of crazy shit. Like, you could just be filming all of a sudden in your car, and then the next thing you know, you're at the zoo. Like, all sorts of weird stuff. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not, that's kind of not, like, I don't know if that'll work. And I don't know if I can do that, quite frankly. I don't know, because again, the limits of filming, because with Vine, you can pause and stop and start. But what I was planning on doing was filming actual 5-minute vignettes and putting them up. And he's like, well, yeah, you could make all these separate, because he wanted separate stuff. He likes chaos. And I like chaos too, but not when it comes to me having to do it, because I don't
work.
Well, that is a ton of work. And also, I don't think I could do it. Like, I don't trust myself in my art enough to think that I could pull that off. I can talk. So if I can make a bunch of stuff linear and talk and just kind of fire away, because look, well, whatever the fuck, I don't want to. So that was the idea. And I said to him, and he's like, well, dude, I could actually do the theme song. Like, I could do a video of the theme song. And I said, good, we'll put that up. I go, but here's the thing. Don't get crazy yet. Wait till I get home. And once I get home, I can see if I can build a page and start uploading stuff. And then we can kind of progress with this idea. And he's like, great. So that was the idea. And it came about at 10:30 at night on the night I was supposed to record. And but I had already told you, once I made the decision at like 9:45, I wrote Lily and I said, go to bed. I go, it's good. We'll call it a rain out this week. I have an idea that I want to try with David. We'll be fine. And she said, great. So I was going to go home. It was like 10:30 and I was sitting in my car. And then I was like, well, why don't you just film now? Because I initially was not going to film until I got home. So I was in my car and I turned the camera on and I just started to talk, which is a lot like what I do this here at, in fucking Lily's house. And I just started to talk in circles. I unleashed the bees is what I did. I just said, well, fuck it, just talk. And I talked in 3-minute bursts. And it's funny because then people started to ask me, they're like, why are you doing 3-minute bursts? Like, Facebook supports like a much longer video. Yeah, but I don't think my phone would allow me to film something and post it to Facebook that was over 3.5, 4 minutes long. Because I've tried it before. Like all I knew is I was operating this. I've been texting with people and I'll make a video that's like in 1 minute and 45 seconds and I'll hit send and it says, sorry, this phone cannot support that length of video. You need to edit it. And fuck, I'm not going to go to Lily's house and have her edit a 1 minute and 45 second video for fuck's sake. So as much as I want to, certainly I want to, but I said, you know what? You got to just fucking retake it. So I tried to keep everything bite sized. So I figured 3 minutes I could pull off. So I start driving and filming and talking, driving and filming and talking, and 3 minutes come and I'd stop the video and then I'd start. And by the time I got home, I texted Max, I sat down at the table and I built the page and I put in I called it episode 6VIN because it was between or 36VIN because it was between 36 and 37. And so I was like, you know what, I'll just put this up as episode 36VIN. It'll exist on this page. And Max is like, well, dude, I'll make artwork that's like the iPhone. Well, and again, we hatched it over the phone. And I wanted him to be with me the whole time. But unfortunately, he's like, dude, it's like 1:30 in the morning here. And I'm like, yes, I know, but stay up, help me. So I took a picture of myself behind the wheel of the car and I sent that to him and we made that the profile picture. And he came up with an idea. He's like, dude, why don't the last 2 videos, I'll draw you. We'll film me drawing you and then we'll put it up. He goes, it'll be like 20 seconds real quick. I go, why don't you just do the whole painting? Like let them see the whole process. He's like, well, that's too long. And I go, no, everything else I'm doing is like 3.5 to 4 minutes. So he's like, well, maybe we'll see what happens, but I'm going to bed. So he sent me the 2 videos of him playing the opening and the closing theme song on the guitar. And by the time I got done and I got that and I got the page built, I already had like 34 minutes of video. Just from filming in the car and talking and driving. So once I made the page, I started to upload everything. And I upload episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. And I started to put it up on the page. And then I had to write the email blast and I had to put it on Facebook and I had to tell people what was going on and try to steer people in the right direction. And my goal was to just stay up all night and just finish it because I wanted it up in time. And then I sat in a chair in my house and I fucking fell asleep at the desk. I was uploading videos because I was walking around filming them in my house and, in the car, and I filmed them out in my courtyard. And then I get in, I sit at the office chair and I hit upload on my phone and they were uploading pretty quickly. Like it was a 3-minute video. It would take about 5, maybe 6 minutes to upload. So I started uploading. And I think I uploaded like 6 or 7 of them. And then I literally put my head down at the desk and I fell asleep at my desk uploading videos. And I woke up in a pile of drool and sadness and was like, oh, God damn it. So I switched over to a chair and I filmed myself there. And then I filmed myself in the shower. And I started walking around filming stuff. And I was going to go back to sleep. And I think I actually said that on the video. I go, well, man, I'm going to have to get some more sleep. And then I went, nah, you know what? Fuck that. I'm up. I'm not going to get back to sleep. I'm going to go get a breakfast burrito and fucking do this. So I did. So I started filming episodes. I went out on the town and I started to go. I went and bought a burrito and I filmed myself talking at a burrito stand and people were staring at me like I'm a fucking psychopath. But I didn't care. I'd film it and then I'd go to upload it. It was taking a while to upload stuff, but it wasn't bad. They were getting up pretty fairly quickly. And I'm filming the videos and I'm putting them up and I'm excited because then people are starting to find them and they're starting to comment on them and they don't know what's going to end. And then the next day I'm like, well, this is cool because then I'll get Lily on board and she can be in a video or 2. And then I'll get Dave on board and he'll make some videos and I'll mix those into the mix. It's going to be awesome. So I get my burrito, I come home and I start filming and I go, you know what? I can't just be stagnant in my apartment. Let's go out. Let's go see some of California. So I went out and I had to go to the bank and I had to run around and run some errands. So I go to the bank and I'm in the bank. I'm actually filming myself talking in the bank and I'm making fun of people in the bank while I'm talking. When I posted that, some guy wrote underneath, he's like, how loud are you talking that these people aren't noticing? And I go, dude, It's fucking California. There's people talking to themselves all over the place. Plus, I have a Bluetooth in my ear, so they think that I'm just on the phone, even though I'm making fun of them. And also, when you see a guy who's fucking 6'2", 270, and he's talking to himself in a line at the bank, you know, nobody's going to come up to him and go, excuse me, sir. Like, everyone wants to avoid that motherfucker. So I'm filming stuff and I'm putting it up, and I contact Dave, and I'm just like, hey, dude, I go, how many videos do you want to make? And he's like, what? You're still doing that? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, well, how many did you do? And I go, well, I think I'm up to like 26 now. He's like, well, I thought you were going to do like 20 and you're going to do them all day. Like, because he even recommended me. He's like, dude, put 5 up in the morning and then like 5 up in the afternoon and then 5 up at night. But as I was thinking about it, I, of course, folks, I like linear, and I also like round numbers, and I like arbitrary endings. I wanted it to get to 40 because, hey, what's the name of this show? So I'm like, I'm going to do 40 videos. It's going to happen. So I'm like, well, how many of these do you want to get involved in? And he's like, I'm making dinner for my family. I can't be... I'm sorry. You're going to have to sit at the top of the teeter-totter yourself because I'm out. Go play in the sandbox alone because I can't help you at this point. And I'm like, oh, dude, come on. But I understood. Again, he's literally cooking dinner for his children. So I can't trick him into fucking helping me out anymore. So I decided to go out and I start filming stuff. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get Lily to do it. So I hop in the car and I leave and I film. And I film myself driving and talking. I talk about how we're going to go find Lily now. And I'm talking. And I'll be honest with you. I don't remember anything that I said on these videos. Because it's just talking, and whatever wound up on there is great. But I'm driving. Get to the freeway. Film myself heading to Lily's house. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get to see Lily. We're going to the oldest building in Hollywood. It's going to be amazing. And I get to Lily's house and I park. And I'm filming. I'm like, all right, I can't show the address. But there's the steps to the oldest building in Hollywood. And I'm going to call Lily and see if she'll be in one of our videos. It's going to be awesome. So I stopped filming, and then I called Lily, and I go, hey. She's like, hey, how are you? I said, nothing. You home? She goes, for the moment. Because she had a big party to go to that night. And so I said, oh, I understand. I go, you want to be in a video? And she goes, no. I said, what do you mean? She goes, no. She goes, I'm here in the house and I haven't showered yet. I have to get ready. We have a party we're leaving for in an hour. So no, I can't do it. I said, well, not even, I mean, just, you could just say hi. Like, it'll just be for like a second. She's like, I can't. I'm busy. And I was fucking, I was pissed, but I was crestfallen. I was just like, dude, doesn't anybody want to play with me? Nobody wants to play with me? I'm all alone out here in the yard and nobody can fucking play catch with me? So I mean, I was stunned to the point because I wanted to say to her, hey, well, you know, this is the day you should be helping me, maybe. I mean, I would think that, I mean, because, I mean, you had yesterday off, and I know you had brunch this morning, but I mean, you can't. But how do you talk somebody out of their best interest? You know what I mean? Like, she's got her life to lead, and it doesn't revolve around me. As much as I like to think Wednesday revolves around me, it really doesn't. She does me a favor, and if she ever decides that she doesn't want to fucking do it, I'm fucked, which is fine.
It revolves around you.
But it was Thursday. Yes, I get it. But I gave you Wednesday. You were alone, and I didn't see you, so give me Thursday. 10 minutes. You could give me 10 minutes on Thursday. It doesn't matter. I understood. And also, she's a lady. You know, she doesn't want to fucking do that. She wants to be on camera when she's ready to be on camera. So I just kind of, I meekly just went, oh, all right. That's fine, I guess. She's like, all right, see ya. And I hang up the phone. And I'm downstairs. I mean, I'm at her house. And now I don't know what the fuck to do. Because, I mean, you know, literally the next 3 videos are going to be me with Lily running around Hollywood. I was excited. So now Dave can't help and Lily can't help, and it's me. It's just me. And you guys, you get enough of me, right? I mean, that's why I'm like, we got to cut me with something. We got to get some milk sugar in there. You can't have pure Mike. We got to fucking get some baby laxative in there to cut this motherfucker. So I was downstairs and I was trying to figure out what to do, and I was actually parked. So then I'm like, well, I could go and film Spider-Man and all those dudes at Hollywood and Highland. And I'm like, well, that's fucking, you know, that's done. That's played out, and it's been done a million times. And also, if I start filming dudes, they're going to want $5, and it's like, I'm not ready for that shit. Unless I'm going to fight Spider-Man, then that's funny. So I just sit in the car, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck to do. And then finally, it gets dark, and now traffic starts, and I'm like, fuck, just go do something. Drive around Hollywood. So I did. I left. And I figured I would do the 40-year-old boy tour. So I filmed by the 3 clubs. And then I filmed the place on Sunset and Hollywood and Western where I had to make a left turn and I couldn't make a left-hand turn.
That's funny.
And I just happened to drive by the ArcLight. I was going to show people the ArcLight, and they had the world premiere of Paranormal Activity was out there with the red carpet and stuff, so it was a ton of people. So I got to film that. But then I even said on the videotape, I go, folks, this is fucking exhausting. Like because I thought this was going to be a fun idea, and I also thought that David and Lily were going to be on board. But I go, but now it's just me talking for 3.5-minute bursts, and then trying to upload. And I should tell you this also at this point, after the video at the bank, Facebook started to fuck with me. It wouldn't let me upload videos. I was trying, and it would upload it all the way to the end, and then it would say video did not upload, and it was taking 40 minutes per video to upload. That was one of the reasons why I waited downstairs, because I tried to upload the bank stuff, and the stuff that I was on the way to Lily's house, and it wouldn't go up. It wouldn't go up. So I just kept banking videos. I kept driving around and thinking that I would just catch up later. And then I was driving on. I just said, well, just head home. We'll do that. And then I stopped at In-N-Out. Like I on a whim, I was just like, fuck it, let's go get In-N-Out. You guys are in California, let's go get In-N-Out. So I took everybody for a hamburger. I filmed that, and just filmed as much as I could, but I could not get it up on Facebook. And meanwhile, people then were coming to the Facebook page and they were watching the videos, and they're very nice. They're commenting that they liked them, even though they were shaky as fuck. Like I couldn't watch them. I tried to watch them, and the fucking camera shaking, and I started to get sick to my stomach. But then people would comment, "Hey, where's the rest? When this is great. Are there more that are gonna appear? What's going on?" And then it started to take a life of its own. Our friend Liam Gladdy overseas, he wrote me. He's like, dude, I put together all these videos together in a video compilation, so I will post that whenever you want me to. And I kept trying to upload stuff, and it wouldn't upload. And I got home, and I was filming stuff, and I was exhausted, and I was furious because that was Thursday and it wasn't complete, and I couldn't get it done. I couldn't take care of it. And I should tell you this. I filmed episode 31 like way early in the day. Like I knew it had to be light outside. And I knew what I was going to do for episode 31. It was just a hose. It was me spraying a hose and putting my thumb on it and shooting all over the place. There's a little inside joke for everybody. But then I was pissed because when I wanted to upload the video, some guy wrote, "We're expecting something special for 31." And I'm like, God damn it. Why are you stealing my idea before I even get it up? I had that idea. But he was just being nice. But I don't know that he's being nice. I'm just mad at Facebook at this fucking point. So I filmed 31. I filmed 32, 33. And then I couldn't upload them at all. And I kept trying. And then I got home and I tried to do them from my computer. Like I dragged them I uploaded them from my phone into my laptop, and then I tried to do it. And then I realized it probably wasn't Facebook. It was AT&T throttling my data because I'd put up so many videos. Then I'm mad at them. And then riding out of the night, like a steed, on a steed, not like a steed, on a steed. He wasn't riding like a steed. Because very rarely will a steed ride a steed. But I'll tell you, if you ever see that happen, get the fuck out of there. If you're on the ground and you look up and you see a monkey and a hippopotamus in a balloon, and then you look to the left and there's a steed riding a steed, get the fuck out of that town. Nothing good's about to happen. So, listener of the show and champion of me, superfan Geo, contacted me via Facebook, and he was like, "These are amazing. The fact that you're doing these videos is so great. It's so awesome." And I'm like, "Yeah, but dude, I can't fucking upload them. They won't go." And he's like, "Well, I'll do it. What do you want me to do?" And he just decides that he's like, "I can do it. Whatever you need, whatever we can do, whatever I can make happen." He goes, "I'm flying tonight, but I'll be at your place tomorrow whenever you need me," which was ridiculous. I mean, I'm like, "Oh, okay. I mean, if that's what you can do." And he's, "Yeah, I'll land at the airport. I'll come right to your house." I mean, it's this. I don't. Just the selflessness of Geo to be willing to do something like that is just so weird to me, but good for him. And I was like excited and happy. I'm like, well, yeah, but hopefully I can just get him up tonight. And he tried to talk me through it online, and he's like, yeah, it's either that. And he goes, well, why don't you do it on YouTube? Put it on YouTube as a mirror, and then it'll go. And I'm like, yeah, maybe. And then I tried to do a YouTube video, and it said like 95 minutes for one 3-minute video. And I'm like, dude, it's got to be AT&T. It's got to be AT&T. So he's like, well, I'll talk to you tomorrow about it. We'll figure out a solution. So in the meantime, I went and filmed the rest of them. I knew what I was filming. And I knew what number 40 was going to be as well. Now here's the thing. I'm not telling you specifically what these are, because I'd like you to go watch them if you want to go to the page. But again, if you're not on Facebook, I guess you're not going to get it. But you can listen to the audio, which we've uploaded here just before this one. So we put them both up. The audio for last week, because Geo went ahead and put together all of the audio into one gigantic fucking MP3, which is ridiculous. So I filmed 40 on Thursday night, and I was pissed. But then Friday, I woke up early, and Geo came to my house right from the airport with his friend Emilio. And he comes in my house, and which is also weird, because I don't know him, or I certainly don't know Emilio. But he tells me he's on his way, and then he parks. I let him in my building, and he comes into my apartment, and he sits down at my laptop, and I have to use my passwords and get him in, and then he uploads like an Android thing onto my Mac, and then he puts the stuff on his Android phone, and he tries to do it from his phone, and his bandwidth won't help. And so then he's like, well, let's go to YouTube and do a mirror. So we did. The workaround was we were going to go to YouTube. So we went to YouTube, and we posted a couple, and we got them through on the Facebook page. He's like, dude, I'll just continue doing this. And I go, good, I will buy you lunch, because I had to work. Otherwise, Friday, I would have spent all day fucking doing it, but I had to be at work. So he and I leave my house, and we've uploaded a couple, and he's going to be uploading more from the car, and then we're going to get to my work. I'm bringing my laptop just in case. So I get in the car, I drive. And as I'm driving, I get a text. My phone blows up. And so I look at the text, because I figure it's my work wanting me to get there earlier, and I look, and it's from Lily. And it says, what the fuck are you doing?
Say that.
And I'm like, what? And it says, why is there video with directions to my house on the internet? And I said, well, it doesn't show your house. It doesn't matter. It shows step by step how to get to my fucking house. I know my address is on the internet somewhere, but it doesn't fucking matter. You just give them a blueprint to get to my fucking house. And I'm like, I'm really sorry. I go, and she goes, take it down. I said, I will. And she goes, take it down now, figure it out. And I said, Lily, I am in my car driving. I said, and I should tell you this. I was pissed at first, because part of me is like, I asked you to be involved in this.
You dick.
You know that if you were involved in this never would have happened, because you would have stopped me from doing something stupid like this.
That is a rape victim blame.
Your job is to stop me from doing dumb things like this. So that's where my head went right away. I was pissed. I'm like, well, if you were fucking involved, this never would have fucking happened, because you would have stopped me from doing this dumb thing, right? Because that's your job. You keep me from doing all the dumb shit. But then within a blink, the other bees showed up and went, hey, you're wrong here. You're wrong, and you need to fucking fix this. This is damage control, like right fucking now. So I said to her, I'm sorry, I'm driving. I can't do it, but I will. Because I immediately went to Facebook on my phone. And I went to Facebook, and I tried to take it down, but it wouldn't let me delete posts from my phone. So I wrote her, and I go, look, I can't do it. I'm driving. And she goes, figure it out. I said, Lily, I'm so sorry. I can't. I'm literally behind the wheel of a car here. And I sent her my Facebook name and password to sign in and do it. I go, take them down. Take down whatever you want. I don't care. And she wrote back, not my job, not my problem. Figure it out and take them down. And it's funny, I should tell you this. When I had asked her to be in the videos and she said no, I called Mex. And again, I was pissed. And I'm like, why the fuck won't Lily come down and be in the videos? He goes, what do you mean come down? I go, well, I'm at her house. He goes, you're filming at her house? And I said, well, yeah. And he goes, well, you're not filming in her house. I go, no, I'm outside. And he goes, but can you film her house? Like people will see her house? I go, yeah, but just the steps. He goes, oh, that's probably not a good idea, dude. I said, what? It's fine. It's just the steps. You can't find these steps in Hollywood.
Except you showed every
Yes.
sign
Fine.
driving to my house.
I understand that now.
That landmark, and hey, look over here at this one as you right across the street sign.
But our lives are an open book, aren't they?
No.
So he said to me on the phone, he's like, you shouldn't do that, dude. And I go, but the worst is she won't come downstairs. He goes, what do you mean? And I go, I asked her to come down and be in a video, but she said that she hasn't even showered. She's got to go to a party. He goes, dude, you can't just ask a woman to be on video. Like, they have to get ready. They got to prepare for that stuff. And I go, yeah, but I mean, but that's just silly. Like, so, fucking put your hair in a bow and come downstairs.
Put your hair in a bow.
He's like, you're wrong here, man. You're wrong. I go, yeah, but I thought you were going to help with the videos and she's going to help. It was going to be fun. And then on the video, I go, dude, I don't like being Mike and Lily. This is exhausting. I can barely be Mike. But being Mike and Lily is terrible. But it was so funny. Dave was ahead of the curve on all of it. He's just like, this is wrong. You shouldn't be doing that. And you shouldn't be thinking that she should come down. I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. We're fine. Cut to me in the car, and now I'm freaking out because I can't. There's literally nothing I can do, and she won't take my password and stuff. And I'm like, just you got to do it. You have to do it. And she's like, no, fucking figure it out. Do it now.
I don't think I was
No,
that rude.
no, it wasn't rude. You were just saying, get it fucking down. It's not rude. It's just do it now. But I'm trying to explain to you that I can't. And I'm like, here's all the information you need to do it. And you wouldn't do it. And again, you're not wrong here. You are not wrong. I'm wrong for fucking doing it. So I'm in the car and I, folks, if you know anything about me, you know that I can go from 0 to fucking 80 in a second. So, I just assumed that Lily had quit the podcast.
Of course.
Because if you would have seen how angry these texts were and the betrayal that I had done.
They were not angry.
Well, I certainly read them angry. It doesn't matter. The point is, I just knew.
No, I guess I didn't say please.
Nope. There was no please at all. You were like, take it down. Figure it out. Figure it out. You just kept yelling. And also, by the way, that goes with the voicemail that I received where you were like,
The voicemail, I was a little upset because I had
oh,
just
really?
seen it.
Yeah. And then that goes with the email I also received. So you remember the idea I had about having a multimedia presentation of the show? I got a multimedia fuck you from Lily in real time.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that I got a hold of you one way or another, that you saw it immediately.
You're not wrong. I was wrong for doing it, but I didn't think. I was just like, well, it'll be fun. It shows people what we do and where we go. Not thinking that there were, millions of rapists out there trying to find the oldest building in Hollywood. So I'm driving and I'm powerless. Like there's nothing I can do. So when I'm that way, there's only one thing I can do. Call Max. So I call Max and he answers the phone. Now again, it's 11:30. No, it's 11 o'clock by me. So it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon by him. And he answers the phone and I go, hey. And he goes, what's up? I go, dude, Lily just quit the podcast.
Quit the podcast.
He goes, what? Seriously? I go, yeah. I go, she's fucking freaked out, dude, because of this fucking thing where I put up the videos of her house. He's like, what do you mean you put up the videos of the house? I go, you got to do me a favor. You have to do me a huge favor. You have to take them all down. He goes, what do you mean? I go, you got to go in and take all the videos down. He goes, what do you mean all the videos? I go, fuck it. I go, kill the page. Just go ahead and take the page down, kill the videos. I go, I fucked this up so bad. And he goes, why? Dude, you got to understand. You got to slow down. I go, fuck slow down. I'm in a car and I've just ruined a friendship, a 10-year friendship. I've ruined a 6-year working relationship by fucking putting up videos because I'm stupid. I didn't fucking stop myself. You told me not to. She would have told me fucking not to. But now you got to go in there and you got to fucking take them down, dude. You got to go there and take the whole fucking page down. This was fucking stupid. I thought it would be funny. But this is what happens when I think it thinks it's fucking 10:30 at night and I think it's being a good idea. And I don't have anybody tell me that it's not a fucking good idea. And I just start firing away and I start fucking thinking. And he goes, dude, you got to slow the fuck down. Calm down. I go, it's easy for you to say calm down, but dude, you're not looking at my texts. My fucking phone is blowing up. She's telling me to fuck off and take these fucking videos down. I gave her the fucking the address. I gave her my fucking password. She won't do it. He goes, well, it's not her job to do it. I go, I understand that. I know it's not her job, but it's the easiest thing to do right now is she could take them down because I gave her my information. I don't fucking care. Just take them down. And he goes, what do you want me to do? I go, take them all down. Take every fucking video down. He goes, well, what about just the ones that Lily's in? I go, take them all down, dude. It's fucking stupid. It's ridiculous. He goes, well, why? Why? I go, here's my password. I'm going to give you my password and my sign. And he goes, Mike, calm down. And I go, but you don't understand. She's freaking out, and I'm about to fucking lose a friendship that I have. Literally, it's all I do is I fucking ruin things. I ruin things, and people fucking go away, and I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna fucking do, and now I'm gonna fucking ruin this because I gone. Click, hang up. He's gone.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
And I'm sitting there now. I got a dead Bluetooth. And I'm still on the 101. I should tell you this. Another thing that's exacerbating all this, I'm on my way to work, and for some reason, all of a sudden, there's an accident on the 101, so I can't, and all I want to do is get to a computer and take these down, but every fucking thing that can keep me from doing it is doing so. The fucking freeway is jammed. I'm trying to go around in hop lanes. The fucking exit where I go to Lily's house, I can't say where it is because it's the same one I used to go to work, is jammed up, and then I get down there on this certain road, and it's fucking packed, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I have to get to a computer, to the point where I almost pulled over and tried to steal Wi-Fi from a Starbucks just to take them down, because I didn't want to make Lily mad or sad or upset or angry, because that's not what I want to do. I thought I had a cool idea, and then I fucked the whole thing up. So I'm on the phone, and I'm sitting there with a dead Bluetooth, and I'm trying to drive on this particular street, and the lights are changing, and people are, oh, dude. So I called David back. I just called him back. And he answers the phone. He goes, hello. And I go, did you hang up because I was fucking out of control? And he goes, what? I go, did you hang up on me until I calmed down? I said, I've calmed down. And he goes, I don't know what you're talking about. I just lost you. I said, well, I thought you hung up because I was revving and I was losing my fucking mind. He goes, no, I didn't. And he goes, but you do need to calm down. You're fucking losing your mind. I go, well, dude, I have a friend of 10 years that I've just fucking betrayed a complete trust, and now she's not my friend anymore. Plus, my show for 6 years that I've been doing with her is now dead. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do next week. So I have a fucking week to figure out how to do that next week. And I have to get these videos down. And he goes, Mike, I'm an admin on the page. You don't have to give me your stuff, okay? They're down. I go, they're down. You took the page down. And he goes, no. I took down the videos that have Lily in them. And I go, take them all down. He goes, why? I go, take them all down because I fucked it up. I go, dude, because now I don't trust what I said. I go, there's 20 fucking videos where I don't know what the fuck I said. And I may have said something about somebody, or I filmed somebody on the street who's going to see it. And now I'm just fucking, everything's in play. It's just all got to come down because it was an experiment that I had. But now it's fucking dumb. It's just, I hurt Lily and now I fucked me out of a show. And now I don't know what the fuck. Everybody else is just getting fucking sprayed down because me filming and talking. I said, you can't unleash the bees, dude. You can't just fucking unleash the bees on everybody because look what happens. Everybody gets fucking stung. We're finished. And he's like, I'm not taking the other videos down. You need to take a step back and realize that this is a good idea. It was fun.
Yeah, it was awesome.
But you just have to take down the ones that had Lily in it. I go, take them all down. And he goes, I won't. I go, what's the last one you left up? He goes, the bank. I go, take it down. He goes, why? I go, because I talk shit about those people. If one of those people sees it and they know it, then they're going to fucking sue me or come after me. What the fuck? I don't care. I can't be making fun of people on the internet anymore. Take it down. He goes, fine. He goes, all right, I took down the one from the bank. He goes, the ones that are up now are 1 through 25. I go, take them down. He goes, no, I won't. I go, fine, I'll do it when I get to work. He goes, fine, do it, but you're being stupid. You're being crazy. You don't need to take all of these down. These are good and they're funny and people like them. I go, yeah, but Lily, and he goes, who cares? She's fine. She wants the ones down that had her house in them, but that's it. You're fucking panicking for no reason. I'm like, yeah, because I just fucking ruined a friendship. And he goes, well, I doubt that. Just fucking calm down. I said, all right, I just pulled up outside my work. Oh, and I should tell you this, before I left my house, I waved at Gio and I'm like, take him down. Like I'm yelling it from my window to him as he's in his car. And then I get out and I go to his car. I go, take him down. He goes, why? I go, just fucking take him down. Don't upload anything else. He's like, all right. And so then he texts me like, what did I do wrong? I'm really sorry. I was like, you didn't do anything wrong. So we get to my work and I'm buying him lunch because he fucking did all that cool work for me. And he walks in and he's like, are you all right? What's going on? And I go, dude, I just ruined the podcast. He's like, why? I go, because Lily's out. Lily just fucking, she's out because I just fucking showed her house on the goddamn internet. It was so stupid. Why the fuck would I do that? He goes, well, all right, bye, whatever. Because again, this guy doesn't know me. He knows me from this show. So if he doesn't like what I'm doing on the show, he can always take his earbuds out. Standing next to me and getting unvarnished Mike crazy? That's not fucking good for anybody. My lifelong friend of 35 years and my friend of 10 years have to deal with it all the fucking time. But a new guy is just like, dude, what the fuck is happening? Why is this happening? I was here for ribs. So he sat down and I'm like, I got to take it all down. I got to take it all down. And then I took a breath. And then I took another breath. And I talked to him and we ordered lunch and I relaxed a little bit. And I was like, you know what? All right. I said, Lily's not out of the podcast. Right? And he's like, I don't know. And in my head, I'm just like, I gotta, this is what you do. You take things and you make them gigantic. You take texts and you fucking run with them like an idiot. So part of me was going to contact Lily and go, look, I understand if you don't want to do the podcast anymore. I totally get that.
I would have laughed.
I know you would have. That's why I didn't.
God.
Because I even talked to Megs and I'm like, I go, we've had fights before. I go, I acted like a fucking idiot in her house one time and she threw me out. And then when I went to come back in, she goes, you can't come back in. You're being a fucking dick. But then she was okay an hour later. I go, that's what I need to realize is Lily's okay an hour later. I'm the one who's not okay an hour later. I'm rarely okay an hour before or later, quite frankly. So I was talking to Gio and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We're leaving him up. We'll leave him up. And he's like, well, what do you want me to do with the rest of them? I go, I want them up. I go, we can't put up 27 through 30. I go, but everything else can go up. And he's like, okay. So he leaves and, it took him another full day to upload the rest, even from where he was. So it had to be, I don't know if it was Facebook or who the fuck it was. We decided, he was like, well, do you want to use the YouTube mirror? And I said, I don't, because I want this to be a living, breathing thing that people can just go to and look at the videos. Just go to the Facebook page and it exists as its own entity. I don't want the links to YouTube where they have to go and leave the page. I want everybody there. And he did it. He uploaded the videos. We had the theme and then Mex doing the painting. And then Mex had to do those last two.
Those are awesome.
Yeah, of him doing the painting and the theme song. And, and then there's 40 came after. That was another thing I was so mad is because 38 and 39 were the painting and then 40 was like the epilogue, which was the little punchline. And I won't tell you what it is, but go watch 40. If you watch nothing else, watch 40. But it exists. And we've put together the video, I should say Gio did, and we were going to put it on YouTube, and I don't know what I'm going to do with the video. I don't know if I'm going to keep them all together. I don't know if I'm going to post it or not. But we've posted the audio. Lily put it up with this particular episode. So when you download it on iTunes today, you should have gotten 2 episodes, which was episode 37 and 38. This is episode 38. Episode 37 is the audio compilation put together by Gio. Now, I should tell you this. I haven't reviewed it, so if it's bad, blame Gio. Well, I'll be honest. I didn't want to put it up. I really didn't. We were trying to figure out what to do, and we were like, should we offer it as for sale? Should we offer it as a bonus episode or a lost episode? Like, I couldn't figure it out. But Gio did so much work on it, and I just felt stupid not letting people have it. I haven't told David yet. He's not going to be too thrilled with me probably because he was helping me figure out what to do with it. But I just put it up because and here's why. A lot of you would be like, well, I would have paid for it, or I would do this, or I would do that. But it's like in my head, I can't imagine anybody wants to pay for that. It's just 3-minute bursts of me ranting. And then in my head, I'm just like, well, wait a minute. That's what you do all the fucking time. And people buy your CD. They buy stuff all the time. But I felt disingenuous because it was available for free in bits and pieces. But then basically what I was charging them was for the work. And but Gio did the work, and I'm not giving him I didn't give him any money. You know what I mean? He just did it out of the goodness of his heart. And then I wrote him, I'm like, dude, I can't pay you for this. I'm going to apologize. And he's just like, the only payment I want is for everybody to know who you are. That's it. He goes, everybody needs to know your name and how funny you are. And that's why I'm doing this, because I kind of won't rest until everybody knows. Because he calls himself the Lily Whisperer. Because he'll tell people to listen to the show, and then people will, if they have, maybe they'll be like, well, I don't understand why that woman is laughing, and he'll go, because she thinks he's funny, and that's the dynamic of the show. And once you listen, you'll get it. And he's been our champion for a really long time. And for him to step up and do this, he did the video. So I may put the video up, I may not. I haven't figured it out yet. I have to get back to him on that. But the audio's up. So episode 37, which the original title of it was "We've Come for Your Eyes." Because usually I'm in your ears, but now that last week I was in your eyes, and I filmed me talking sometimes, but a lot of it was mainly outside of a windshield or on the street or at In-N-Out. But it was fun, and I will tell you this: everybody was on board with it. All the people who've seen it on Facebook. You can go to if you go to facebook.com/Lily's Day Off. You will find it. That's the page. That's the address for the page. I did that on purpose. And you'll find that the page is episode 36, year 6. And all of the videos are there, 1 through 40, minus a few that we had to take out because, well, someone didn't want them on the internet. Apparently someone thinks that they're really important and that somebody may come and murder them. And it's funny because I'm usually really secretive about where I live, but I filmed my house. Like I filmed, the apartment, and I filmed driving up and turning into my courtyard or into my parking garage. And in my head, I'm like, well, nobody's going to fucking grab the address off that, and nobody's going to find that. And it's just like, no, yeah, people will. Because here's another reason why I didn't mind filming Lily's house. I think I told the story on here before. We had a listener who sent us a Google Map picture of Lily's house. He's like, hey, I know where Lily lives, right here, right? Oh. Yes, weirdo.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be snatching 7-year-olds away from a bowling alley concession stand? You guys can get me at MikeandMikeSchmidtComedy.com. You guys can be my friend at Facebook.com/the40-year-old boy. You can follow me at twitter.com/the40year-old-boy. If you'd like to be our friend, the guy who does all the music and all the pictures and the paintings and the amazing artwork for the show, David Hernandez. If you want to be his friend at Facebook, go to facebook.com/DavidMexHernandez. If you'd like to sign him up and offer him some money to do some artwork for you, hire him to do some sort of painting. I mean, I know a few of the listeners have. Our friend KC did, and our friend Pano did. They've hired him. They've been very happy with his artwork. So if you want to hire him, go to artbydmh.com, artbydmh.com. And you can just go to his Facebook page and see the amazing stuff he's done. His cover photo, I don't know if he's changed it, but it was Joe Louis and Muhammad Ali, I think, this week. And that's I mean, he just does amazing work. So if you want to get him and commission him to do something, he can do anything you want. That's artbydmh.com, artbydmh.com. Our friend Lily Von Stupp can be followed at several different Twitter accounts. Twitter.com/Lily Von Stupp, Twitter.com/MNTs, and Twitter.com/HollywoodBQFest. You can be her friend at Facebook.com/Lily Von Stupp. But if you'd like to write her a personal note and see if there's any videos out there that show you exactly how to get to her house. You can write her at Lily at burlesque411.com. That's Lily, Lili, at burlesque411.com. Want to remind you folks about the Monday Night Teas every Monday night at the 3 clubs on Santa Monica and Vine. You can actually see that club in a video that I put up on a Facebook page. Maybe I'll tell you about that sometime. Exciting times afoot at the Monday Night Teas. Our friend Lily Von Stupp is the producer of this show and the producer of that show. Hi, Lily.
Hi.
How are you?
I am good.
Thank you so much for deigning to be with us this week.
There was never a doubt.
I know that you've got many more important things like brunch with strangers, but I'm happy.
Never a doubt. My Wednesdays are here with you unless I can't be here.
I'm happy. Oh. I'm happy you can carve out some time for me. That's all I need. How was the Monday Night Teas this week?
It was jam-packed and awesome.
I'm disappointed I could not attend, and I will tell you this. Here's why I did not attend, and this is the truth. Once Lily had decided that we were no longer doing the podcast and she was no longer my friend,
You're an idiot.
I decided I was not going to talk to her until today. Because I did not want to take the chance of screwing anything up. And also I knew there was going to be some sort of discussion or confrontation. So I did not want to.
Discussion or a confrontation?
Well, no, but if I had come Monday, there certainly would have been.
No, there would not.
So you're not doing it now because there's open microphones.
No, do you know what would have happened on Monday? I'm so glad to see you, and I'm really sorry that I had to have you take that down, but we're all good, right?
Well, I do know that.
Yeah.
Yes, I do know that. That's why I came back here today and didn't say anything about it until I did the show. Because I was fully ready to just go, look, I was great working with you, and I'm really sorry that you don't want to be involved anymore. I was ready to do that.
And I sat here going, why was I mad at him?
Well,
You were like, she was furious with me, and I was like,
oh, you were, though.
when did we have a fight?
Well, we didn't have a
I
fight.
don't remember having an argument. What is he talking about?
All those texts there was a lot of exclamation points.
Well,
That's anger in text. That's rage. That's you know what that is? That's punctuation shaking a fist at me.
That's importance of this needs to be done as soon as you can.
That's punctuation shaking its fist at me. That's me in a dark alley getting semicolons kicking me in the head. They're so furious at me.
You are so weird.
A question mark beat the shit out of me. And you know what? I made the noise that Victor Borga made.
Was it at Conjunction Junction? Is that where
I did not know what its function was. It was a conjunction junction, and it put me in traction.
Were you at Lollies when you got your ass?
I was hoping to get my adverbs there, but instead I got punched in the face.
so I unpacked my adjectives.
Tives,
I'm
yep.
like, why the fuck would you pack up a bunch of adjectives in a fucking suitcase? I love this.
It's gorgeous.
As a kid, I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
I loved those. You know what's funny? I will say so much so that PM Dawn, you know the band PM Dawn?
Yeah.
On one of their, I forget if it's their debut album or their second album. I was listening to it at Mex's house, and it came on, and I heard a song. I have goosebumps now telling you this anecdote. A song started, and I went, holy fuck, what is that? I heard a piano track, and I go, I know what that is. And it took me about 20 seconds. But then I just went, that's Figure Eight. In a world, ding, 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 with Figure Eight, ding, ding. And it was in a sample in the PM Dawn song. And I'm like, oh my God. They've stayed with me forever. They've stayed with me forever.
Did you ever see the Schoolhouse Rocks show?
The-
where they did a live version with a
Oh, no, I did not.
songs and they acted. It was wonderful.
Really?
No, it was.
That
really
sounds
good.
awful.
No, I really enjoyed it.
Because I want to I want to hear the same voices and see the same like cartoons, you know? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27,
I have them all. I have the DVDs and the CDs.
30.
We were gonna do a whole burlesque show with it. And
How did you not?
It's not.
You should do it.
It's a lot of work.
Hooray! I'm for the other team. So when you're happy, hooray! Or mad, aw! Or sad, eek! No, it's sad. Yeah, rats. Yeah, or mad. Oh Christ, I fucked it all up.
Delighted.
Wow. Or glad. Hey, I can ride a bike.
Interjection.
Start, sense, and ride. Interjection. Show motion.
Okay.
All right. Hi, folks. Are we recording this? Should we start? Let's start again. Hold on. Let's do it again.
I think you use a couple of those interjections in the beginning.
I think you use some in your texts.
Hey.
So the show was fantastic. It was the spin the wheel of burlesque and fun. Why are you flagging me down? What's happening?
Anytime I write you, I want you to think, hey.
I can ride a bike.
Hey, okay?
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's all cheerful. So you're glad. You're not mad. All right. Wow.
Wow. Monday night was great.
Good. It was a fantastic show. It was the spin the wheel of burlesque, and I'm sorry that I missed it. And I understand our friend Chris stepped up to the forefront and did some fun stuff.
The bartender stripped. Oh my Christ.
And not like crazy bartender like Archie Bunkers plays bartender. No, we mean like fucking.
Hot young stud.
Well, Hot's pushing it, but he's in good shape.
He's got a body on him.
Well, of course he does.
Jesus
That's why
Christ.
you don't mind taking your clothes off in a public place.
Holy cow. I mean, I sat up there like, what's his face in Magic Mike going, the kid's got it. It's just,
Well, good. And so he'll be at Meat Fest, from what I
he's gonna
understand.
be at Meat Fest, yes. He's
Meat Fest,
working
which
up an actual routine.
I think I'm attending Meat Fest. I'm not. I don't know. I have to, I suppose. All right. So, so the Monday Night Tease show was fantastic this week with the spinning of the wheel of burlesque, and this coming week is a very special show.
It is.
This week is our friend Lily Von Stup's quinceanera because it is her birthday this week.
Yes.
And so Sunday is her birthday. We didn't have the actual show on the birthday, but we're having her quinceanera. We're celebrating her 15th. Now, will there be a cake of some sort with a baby baked into it, or how do they do that? Is there a cake with a sombrero in it? How does that work?
No, I went new school. I'm doing the piñata.
There will be a piñata.
It'll be a piñata filled with liquor, condoms, and lube.
Okay.
Maybe some French ticklers thrown in. I'm not sure yet. And maybe some candy. Who knows?
Oh, good. Okay.
We're having La Cholita performancing. I have the Mexican hat dance being done by Ruby Champagne. Then we've got a lovely Pretty in Pink act for coming of age that Red Snapper does. God, who else is performing? Oh, Quintessential's going to be playing Lady of Spain on the accordion for me. I can't wait.
Oh my God.
Who else?
Now you will be there. Will you be dancing, or will you just be walking around in your dress and being friendly?
I don't know yet.
Okay, but you'll be wearing your quinceanera
Oh my
dress.
God, I went out and bought the most amazing giant dress. It is
Awesome.
It is so ridiculous.
All right. Well, I'm coming to this show. I will be there for sure.
Good.
And I'll say this on here. I said it on the video. Well, no, you guys are getting last week's audio. We met Les listener of the show, who was
Leslie's
there.
great, so nice.
Yeah, well, no, he totally was. I'm totally kidding. But I made fun of him a little bit in the videos because, because why not?
Because that's what you do. You
Sure.
make fun of people you like.
And the taco truck will be there as well, right? So people can go out and get some tacos and bring them into the quinceanera. And this is great. It's going to be a lot of fun. So Monday Night Tease, tickets are available at brownpapertickets.com. Let's talk about them. They did you a solid.
Oh my God.
Brownpapertickets.com sent some envoys to the Hollywood Burlesque Festival and had an amazing time. And not only that, look, it's good that they had a good time and they told Lily about it, but then they wrote it up and they put it up on the internet, reviewing it and talking about how, amazing Lily is and how great the event was. So do you want to give the address for that where people can go read that? Or
if you do a search on do a search for Brown Paper Tickets Tuesday Teas. It's part of their community blog where they talk about shows across the country because they really support burlesque.
Brown Paper Tickets Tuesday Teas. Go ahead and Google that and you'll find a report on Lily Von Stupp. Or you can go, it's on your Facebook page. Or
the Hollywood Burlesque Festival.
It's on the Hollywood Burlesque Festival page. And I think you should also put it on the Monday Night Teas page. Why not?
I probably will.
Yeah. So if you're at facebook.com/Monday Night Teas or facebook.com/Hollywood Burlesque Festival, you will find all of that and you can get all the information about those upcoming events. And there's also, I tell you what, if you're not on facebook.com/Hollywood Burlesque Festival, you really should like it or be a friend of it or whatever the fuck you have to do on Facebook, because they're putting up photos every day from the festival. And some photos just went up today of Sheila Starciani that will change your life. I mean, you should really go and look at those. She was Miss Hollywood Burlesque, and you'll see why. Literally, there's 2 photographs where you go, oh, that's why. And you'll realize why that sash was so happy to be placed on that body.
Yeah, no doubt.
So go check that out. Be it facebook.com/Hollywood Burlesque Festival. Go to facebook.com/Monday Night Teas and join and get all the information there. Read Lily's thing at Brown Paper Tickets, and also go to brownpapertickets.com for tickets to all of the Monday Night Teas coming up. And remember, we've got the I don't know if have we announced the March thing yet? Has that been announced?
We've informally announced.
All right. Well, I won't talk about it.
You can talk about
I
it.
can.
It's exciting, yeah.
All right. March 22nd, which is a Saturday. The Monday Night Teas is going on the road and switching days, and is doing a co-production down in Orange County at the Yost Theater in Santa Ana and bringing back the Quentin Tarantino Burlesque Festival. So tickets are on sale. Not yet? Okay, but they will be when they are. I will tell you, but I will be hosting that show. And then we have tons of acts, and it's on this gigantic stage, and it is going to be incredible. All of the things that we've done in the smaller venue, we are now going to do double of in the big venue. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. And if you haven't seen the show, you have to come. If you have seen the show, I would come again. Again, it's on a much larger stage, and there are going to be different acts as well.
Yeah,
different dancers, different acts, different girls, same ridiculous host. So Saturday. That's it. There you go. That's a tagline. Saturday, March 22nd at the Yost Theater in Santa Ana, a co-production between Lily Von Stupp and what's the name of it? And Yachty Presents. And so we're doing the Tarantino show, and we're doing it again. We're doing it March 22nd. We're putting the band back together. So come out and check that out. You can go to facebook.com/the40year-old-boy and be my friend. And again, like I said, while you're there, you can join the Westside 86 Jokers, which is the fan club page. I want to thank everybody for posting on there and joining and being active, and I do appreciate it very much. There is a friend of the show named Adam M. Adam is from Toronto, and he was the guy who made all the pie charts and graphs about the show a while ago, about the bees and everything. Well, he has gone ahead and hosted the Wheel of Fortune episode on his Mirror site. And if you go and join the Westside 86 Jokers, somewhere on the page you will find the link. And if you have not seen the Wheel of Fortune just yet, you can find it online and see me yelling and doing all of that stuff. So it was good of Adam. It was initially put up, I think, by Stacy Hood, I think. And he had it up, but only for a short time on YouTube, and then it was taken down because of the copyright. But then Adam M. found it, and he put it on a Mirror site on his thing, and so you can find it until it's taken down. But thank you so much, Adam, and thank you, Thomas and Thomas Tate in Atlanta, and Stacey Hood, and everybody else who inquired about putting it up or not putting it up. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. So that's if you're at facebook.com/the40year-old-boy, you're my friend. If you go to facebook.com/Westside86Jokers, become a fan club member. And all that neat stuff. Go to MikeSchmidtComedy.com and go to the Joe Business page. All sorts of stuff on sale there. Shirts are available. Well, I should tell you this. This is funny. When I was filming last week, I had to film the videos. And it was a 3.5 minute bursts, and I was filming them. And as I'm filming one and I'm talking, in my head, I'm like, this is absurd. It's literally just me talking and filming a wall or filming a computer screen or filming a piece of paper, because I didn't want people to keep looking at me as I talked. It seemed really ridiculous and give them something else to stare at. So as I'm talking, I'm doing a video and I'm talking, and my phone rings. And it just goes, and I could not stop laughing. I started laughing. I go, do you recognize how ridiculous this is? The indulgence that I have from you people as I do 3 minutes at a time of just barking into a phone, and then my phone goes off, and it's me My own ringtone is me going dirt, dirt, dirt. And so you not only have to listen to me and my stupid nonsense, but now you have to listen to my phone make a noise that I make that you guys fucking listen. Oh my God. I could not stop laughing, and I explained it and I laughed. And then I went to stop the video, and it turns out that when your phone rings, it automatically stops your video from filming. So nobody even heard it. Nobody heard me laughing. Nobody saw me fucking crack up at myself. I was so pissed. But yeah, if you want the Your Dirt Dirt ringtone, write us and we'll get it to you. We've still got it. Of course, on the Joe Business page at MikeSchmidtComedy.com, there is Schmitty Comes Alive. There is the For the Life of Schmitty single. There are the Your Dirt Dirt shirts. There's artwork signed and autographed by me and Lily, and I will send that out to you. And also David Hernandez, the artist, of course, who did all of it. It's amazing. Our Amazon page is still up and active. I just got a check from them for some stuff from you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So if you want to shop at Amazon, if you go through the Amazon banner, and by the way, I just bought some stuff at Amazon and I did not do it. Now that I think about it, God damn it, I could have done it. Go through the Amazon banner and then buy stuff at Amazon and you'll get credit for it. That's pretty cool. Also, the year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, and year 5 of the show are available individually or together as the UN of Evil box set. And then also we have tweakedaudio.com/40. They are tremendous supporters of the show and always have been. Thank you so much. Go to them and buy the autoerotic asphyxiation earbuds, buy the cock ring watches, buy the gear, buy all the stuff that they have available for you. And isn't there one other thing at the page? We've got the CD. The Big Angry is available. It was named honorable mention for the best comedy CDs on the Onion best, the AV Club best of comedy year thing, whatever. And I get, is it stupid to say honorable mention? Like I should tell people that, right? It's good, even though it's not in the top 10, but it still made the list and they liked it. Yeah, so I was excited about that, and hopefully I can get more people on board with that and get people behind it. And you guys have been all very cool, and everybody who bought it and got it signed, and thank you so much. And we have plans for 2014. We have plans to to come out live and to do shows and to bring merch and shirts and whatever the fuck. And it's just a matter of putting it all together. I mean, it's as I work doubles and all that stuff, I'm just trying to make it happen, and it'll happen. Thanks to you guys, thanks to Lily, thanks to David, thanks to everybody. We will make that happen. And by we, I mean me and David, because it's pretty obvious Lily's not going to be involved. Because I should tell you something, folks. I have to come clean. Lily is no longer involved in the podcast. I had to spend the next 5 days scouring the earth for the best Lily impersonator I could possibly find. And let me introduce you today to our friend. She's not even listening. Yeah, that's the thing. Is I was like, no, that's fine.
What the fuck?
Well, just the fact that you wouldn't even be involved in the show. Like, I did not think you were going to be, but thankfully you're here. And I mean, I guess people know that you're here if the show's on the air. I would have to. Where could I find a fake you? I can't even think I could find a fake you. Someone who would put up with my fucking nonsense and think that I'm funny enough to hang out with me, and then be willing to edit all this bullshit chicken soup that comes out of my fucking head and then put it up online. I don't know if I could find. I'd have to find like 4 fake yous. I'd have to find. Oh my god! Like I'd have to find like a Mrs. White, a Mrs. Pink, a Mrs. Blonde, and a Mrs. Orange.
I happen to know where I can get all 4 of those.
Do you really? See, that's what I need. That's what I need to get involved. And every show will just be like, it'll start with Little Green Bag, and then I'll just fucking have it done. Oh my god!
That just be awesome.
Oh yeah, it would be great.
Every show started with that.
We should just do that. Let's change the theme.
My go-to songs too.
Yeah.
No, don't even. Yeah.
You know what's funny? That's the song the guys at my wedding party came out to.
Yeah, I know.
I picked it and it was like, and here's my favorite part of that story, because I didn't tell anybody it was going to be, because I think I've told this story on here. I get to pick the music for the wedding. That was like kind of my job, and I made myself do it. So I had to pick the music we were all going to walk out to. So I put together a cut for me, which was all these Eddie Van Halen songs, and then it went into Ode to Joy. So we would walk into Eddie Van Halen, and then we would turn around and Ode to Joy, and Karen and I would face everybody as the fucking ba-da-da-da, that kicked in. So I was excited about that, but I was even more excited about the walk-in music for the families. Because, you had to play, you have to play the music for when they introduce everybody and they come in. And it was funny, everybody's doing the bull stuff and stuff in Chicago, and I did not want that at all. So I picked Little Green Bag, and I didn't tell anybody. And nobody else knew what the fuck it was. Nobody else knew why. There's only one person who knew what it was, and it was Mex. So because I'm at the back of the line and he's up near the front, and he's with his bridesmaid, and the guy's just like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, in here, dung, 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 dung. And literally Dave everybody else is just kind of puzzled, and Dave turns around and looks at me and just like, nice, like nods. Yep. It was so great, because everybody else confused and like trying to talk, like, why would this song be the song? And, but Mex just turned around and was like, yeah, I get it. It was so great. But I wanted to do it so bad. I was going, because, Karen's parents had to come out. And I love Karen's dad. A really nice guy. And he adored Karen and she adored him. Karen's mom,
That's all you gotta say.
I didn't even know that a black cloud was sentient and could put on clothes. Just an awful, awful person. If vinegar was a person, it would be my mother-in-law, ex-mother-in-law. So when I was picking out the music, everybody was going to come in a little green bag, and then I was going to have them shift it, and they were going to come into Tubular Bells by The Exorcist. By the way, not by The Exorcist. The Exorcist didn't play that. But
awful, but hysterical.
It would have been the greatest of all time. Just to see her mom, because her mom would have known what it was. And like to see her walk out to Tubular Bells and just see the room just go, oh my God. I wanted to do it so badly. I wanted to do it so badly. And I went to Karen and I'm like, all right, here's my idea.
Lucky that wedding happened.
And she's like, what? Well, I mean, she understood the spirit of the thing. And she was somewhat on board to a certain extent. But then I said, then it'll switch, and then your mom will come into to Tubular Bells. And she's like, what? And I said, yeah, it'll be funny. It'll be like really funny. And she's like, my mom's not gonna think that's funny. I go, oh, come on, your mom will get a big kick out of it, wouldn't she? Like, your mom who gave money to Jim and Tammy Faye Baker, your mom who literally when I go into her house has a nun on her television at all times, like talking loudly, like. It's not even a joke. Any room in the house, if you go in and there's a TV on, and it's not one where the kids or anybody's in there, she would have a religious program on. It was like her mom was Lecter, but didn't mind being in the cell. When he punished him and had the fucking religious programming turned up, nope, her mom had it fucking cranked up. And you'd go over there and it would just be, and there was someone named Sister Agatha or Sister Angeline, and Karen knew her intimately from the shows. She's like, yeah, we watched that all the time growing up. I'm like, oh my God, I'm saving you from all of this. I must save you. And then after 20 years, she decided, you know what, Sister Agatha, not so bad, actually. Maybe I head back to that. But I went. I'm human lunch meat. I'm nobody. I'm baloney in pants. God damn it. Why do I think I'm somebody special? Why do I think I'm anybody interesting? I'm not. All I bring to the table is everything that everybody else does, but louder. Don't hit snooze on me, motherfucker. I am a hilarious noise machine. I'm going to tell you this. You need to sit down and reevaluate your life if you can pull 2 midget Indian wrestlers out of your skull at any time. You know what? I don't even need you people here. Seriously, I do this. I love me. I don't give a fuck what you think, how you think. God damn it, I'm the greatest. I can't go for Schmidt. No, no. No can do. 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 No can do.